WWE presents WWE Survivor Series Best of the Best.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Survivor Series, and tonight we have major stakes at hand for Raw and Smackdown tonight. Big matches, and tonight to kick us off for Survivor Series, it's going to be Team Raw versus Team Smackdown men's elimination matchup to kick us off here in Orlando, Florida. And here we go with our men's elimination Raw versus Smackdown matchup. And it looks like we're going to be kicking this off with Kofi Kingston making his way down to represent Monday Night Raw. For Kofi, we saw him take on Walter recently, or I should say not Kofi, but Walter did, sending Kofi Kingston a message why he's the team captain here. I mean, Kofi didn't have anything to say about it. He didn't have any issues with that. I'm kind of wondering why Walter was targeting just him necessarily, but I mean, Imperium's got to make a name for himself, and Walter's doing that just how they want to. Is Walter defeated Kevin Nash for the $1 Million Championship recently on Monday Night Raw. Very surprising result with how Kevin Nash was doing, but Walter's on a different level. I mean, yeah, he did lose the North American Championship to Cameron Grimes at NXT TakeOver, but, you know, maybe it's even kind of fueled Walter as much as, you know, nobody on the Raw roster wants to see. For Kofi Kingston, multi-time former Raw Tag Team Champion, former SmackDown Tag Team Champion as well. So he's gonna be he's gonna be loving this opportunity. Yeah, he probably would want to see his buddy Xavier Woods in it, but I mean, obviously he's not. But now here comes your $1 Million Champion, the Ring General, Walter. And when you have all these different championships on Raw, SmackDown, and even NXT, it's very different to, you know, see a championship like the $1 Million Championship around the waist like a Walter. Yeah, Walter's gonna do everything he can. He's gonna make it prestigious and everything he can. But you know, a lot of times Ted DiBiase used that as like a prop belt type thing. Yes, it would be defended here and there back in the day, but you know, seeing this $1 Million Championship being defended now, it's pretty cool to see it. And our first was Jeff Hardy, then it was Kevin Nash, and now it's the Ring General Walter. And we'll see how Walter will be faring over the coming weeks to months with that $1 Million Championship. But like I said, he sent a message to Xavier Woods on Monday Night Raw why exactly he is the man to be feared here on Monday Night Raw, and he plans on taking over Monday Night Raw one match at a time. And scheduled for Monday Night Raw coming up, it is supposed to be Imperium taking on Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods of the New Day. So we're gonna have to wait and see how that's gonna be faring for Imperium. And then, but tonight they have to coexist, work together. And there's a lot of matches tonight where you got to think, I don't know if they're going to be able to work together to, you know, outlast, you know, their bidding rivalries, you know. Especially in the big Bloodline versus Team Lesnar matchup later on tonight. And now here comes Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman recently, we haven't really seen him on Raw recently. He's been dealing with some minor injuries. This is the first time we've seen him back here in Survivor Series. He's traded from NXT over here to Monday Night Raw. Big pickup for Shawn Michaels, a little big pickup for Shawn Michaels. But like we said, Strowman, he was in NXT. He had a match against Cameron Grimes in a #1 contenders matchup. Fell up a bit short. We didn't see him since then. Shawn Michaels decided to get him traded over to Monday Night Raw. And I mean, this is a huge pickup. And I think for Braun Strowman, maybe this is what will get him back. I mean, yes, Braun Strowman was a former Universal Champion on Monday Night Raw when the Universal Championship was on Monday Night Raw, and he didn't really get his, you could say, his opportunity for a rematch. But nonetheless, we'll see how Strowman's return to Monday Night Raw is going to be faring. As now, here comes the awesome one, The Miz. And for Miz, he got a WWE Championship opportunity, part of that open challenge recently here on Monday Night Raw. When Hulk Hogan had an open challenge, Miz answered that, and I mean, he looked not too bad. Hogan was a lot better, obviously, because he's still WWE champion. But still, I mean, it's very, very interesting to see how Miz was the very first one to try and jump on that opportunity. He's called the A-lister for many reasons, and obviously he wants to get himself a championship as soon as possible. And if he has to win it by an open challenge, so be it. But he did fall up a bit short, and now he is fighting for Team Raw in this matchup here. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, a big stacked card for you. This matchup right now, it is obviously Miz, Strowman, Kofi Kingston, and Walter taking on Diamond Mine and Cruise Control on this match. So a lot of big things. Bragging rights, Raw versus SmackDown. Last year, it was for the battle of the number 30th pick. I don't know if there's any stipulation to that. I don't know if we have anything like that this year, but I mean, if something were to break or something like that and let me know, then I would let you guys know. But as of right now, this is just the battle of the brands, as here is Chad Gable and Otis making their way down a part of Cruise Control. And Cruise Control are all in action tonight. We have obviously two members of Cruise Control, Chad Gable and Otis right there, part of this 4-on-4 elimination matchup. But also later on tonight, you see the tag team champions, Cruise Control's Apollo Crews and Buddy Murphy, taking on the Ways Raw Tag Team Champions, Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory. That should be a hell of a tag team match. But right now, we got this elimination matchup still to come right now. A big stacked crowd, sold out arena here in Orlando, Florida. Big night. A lot of implications for a lot of these matches later on between Team Edge, Team Rollins. If Rollins ends up losing tonight, he will be no longer part of Monday Night Raw. If Edge loses, he will no longer be on Monday Night Raw as well. So there'll be big questions there. Also, NWO versus Team Raw tonight. Big questions there. Obviously, the WWE Championship is going to be on the line there. Let's see if it comes back to Team Raw. And then also we have, Shawn Michaels' job is on the line as well. And same for the NXT matchup later on, when Triple H, Damian Priest, Kevin Owens all come together to try to take down Karrion Kross, Dragunov, and CM Punk. Triple H put his NXT general manager duties on the line there. So there's a lot of big things later on tonight. There's women's matches from, like we mentioned, NXT. So there's a little bit of everything for you guys tonight. Even if certain matches aren't your certain taste, as well as Bobby Lashley's and pulling double duties tonight as Bobby Lashley takes on Big E, European Champion versus Intercontinental Champion. Bobby Lashley also takes on a rival, Omos, who has replaced Bobby Lashley in the Hurt Business. But it seems like, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for our elimination matchup. It's going to be a big matchup here. Here we go. We got Gable and Kofi Kingston. Obviously, pinfall or submission, obviously, as well as, I believe there's disqualifications and countouts. So either way, you got to be very, very careful in this matchup. Kofi going to work on Chad Gable here. And like I was mentioning, either it was Raw or SmackDown. I mean, honestly, I would give Team Raw the advantage just because of their strength and power and their wittiness and the veteranness of their teams. I'm not saying, Team SmackDown doesn't have that. Roger Strong, Kyle O'Reilly worked well as a tag team, especially when they were part of the Undisputed Era. Now part of merging that with the Diamond Mine now. But then you got Otis and Chad Gable. They've been around for a little bit, but just experience, I would definitely go with Team Raw. Oh my goodness, look at the big man with that big drop kick. And Otis all fired up. And now Kofi gets a tag. Braun Strowman. Now we have two big dudes going at it. Now we got Kofi and Gable going at it too. Oh my goodness, what a suplex from Braun Strowman. Hopefully Braun Strowman was able to figure out what was going on with those little minor injuries there. But back at Survivor Series and looking to make an impact and impress Monday Night Raw, as well as impress Shawn Michaels, so he gets himself more opportunity. Like we said, Braun Strowman, a former Universal Champion, ladies and gentlemen, who knows how to get it done in that ring. Very impressive. He would end up losing to Roman Reigns at SummerSlam recently. We have an all-out brawl brewing out here. As Kofi Kingston trying to take out Chad Gable. Roderick Strong going to go after Kofi here. It's an all-out war, ladies and gentlemen. Bragging rights are on the line as Otis with that big elbow to the head there. Oh, and then right to the ribs there. Otis is not backing down from Braun Strowman, the 7-footer. 7-foot, 400-pound monster is Braun Strowman. But Braun Strowman, he may honestly be less than that because he's in phenomenal shape, ladies and gentlemen. And so we go with the tag. Seems like Diamond Mine and Cruise Control working together so far. So Kyle O'Reilly coming right after Braun Strowman here. Gonna toss him over the top rope. Oh, but Strowman's like, no. Oh, and Gable getting involved here. It's all over the place here early. And I mean, if somehow they were able to eliminate Braun Strowman or even Walter, that would definitely help out the chances of Team SmackDown. Obviously not just number-wise, but, you know, it's when you have two big dudes like that, you're able to take away the strength and power of a team. It's going to be very, very helpful. Braun Strowman looked like he's going to try and drag him to the corner there, but Kyle O'Reilly's like, I'm not going to allow that to happen. And O'Reilly, now I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of not play around with him, but kind of show Braun Strowman how to do it. And I think if O'Reilly can, you know, keep Strowman down and Team SmackDown can keep Strowman down here and try to eliminate him early, that's going to be very, very key in this matchup here. Now Gable, wait a minute, oh, Strowman with a reversal. And looks like Strowman's going to get himself a tag. Yes, he does. One big man to another big man. Here comes your $1 Million champion, Walter. And he's going to look to eliminate some Monday Night Raw, some SmackDown superstars, pardon me. Did you just see that hard Irish whip from Walter? Just throwing him. He was on the other side of the ring, just hard Irish whipping him. And now Walter going after everybody here. Oh, big forearm strike there. Oh, right into that steel post. Walter is not playing around here. And neither is Chad Gable with that swinging neck breaker. I thought this was a count-out type of matchup, but the referee's being very lenient. I haven't heard any counts just yet. But look at these clubbing blows from Chad Gable. Whatever Chad Gable can do to help out Team SmackDown and send a message to Walter here. And now another neck breaker. Gable looking pretty good here early. Otis right there too, just in case it gets too bad. I mean, this is a very surprising little tactic here. As Gable again going to go for the neck breaker. Yes, he's doing the same maneuver over and over again, but it could be very highly effective if that makes any sense. This Chad Gable, look like he was thinking about going in the middle of the ring. And look at Gable going to the well again, but if Walter's not going to stop it, might as well try and hurt that head and neck area because maybe Walter may have to get stretchered out of here. Oh, and he gets thrown right into the steel post, that LED post. And Walter's like, nope, we are done. We are done with that. Now O'Reilly, or I should say, yeah, O'Reilly doesn't know what he's doing, but Gable tossing Walter to the other side of the arena here. Walter's like, okay. Or I should say Chad Gable just trying to take a second. I think he's just trying to talk to Otis there, kind of see what they have in store. Maybe they're going to try to work together eventually here. And now Gable going to the well again. Nice swinging neck breaker. If Walter somehow survives tonight and doesn't have a broken neck or anything like that, I'd be very, very surprised. As now Walter tossing him around like a cruiserweight. It's Gable. Oh, Gable going to go back inside the ring here. Yep, this is vintage Walter, ladies and gentlemen. He's toying with Gable. He knows what he wants to do. And now Walter going to come back in the ring. Obviously, that's where the pinfall or submission has to happen, or even disqualification, I suppose. So now he has Chad Gable up here. What's he thinking about someone? Good oh, I thought maybe he's going to go for some snake eyes, but no! Release powerbomb from the top rope to the outside. And just like that, the momentum is back on Team Raw. But this is a elimination matchup, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like the referee's been very lenient when it comes to count-out stuff. Very surprising, as an STO takes down Walter. And yes, here we go with the hot tag. Here comes Kofi. Gable doesn't notice, or maybe he did. at Chad Gable. He is on fire tonight, handling Raw, one of Raw's best there. As now Chad Gable underhook takedown there of Kofi, and now that could be all she wrote. Ooh, just a 1 count. Did you notice that for Team SmackDown they were going to be right there for Chad Gable? Team Raw wasn't coming for Kofi Kingston. Very, very surprising to say the least so far. Look at Kofi with that big kick, kind of stunning Chad Gable. Going to connect with the Hurricane Rana. Look at Kofi Kingston. He could have taunted, try to get the Orlando crowd with him here, but he stayed on Chad Gable. As here we go with that pinfall attempt. Just a 1 count. Kofi Kingston's obviously, he's going to have to do quite a bit more damage on Chad Gable because, he's the one that's been going to work in this matchup. As, oh, look at this. The vintage Kofi Kingston. You can just kind of forget how athletic Chad Gable is sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. And now, sit out powerbomb in the corner there. Kofi Kingston is on fire right now. Let's see if he can continue this beatdown of Chad Gable. Maybe try and hit a Trouble in Paradise, or I don't know, something to maybe kind of dictate this matchup here. As now, oh, Gable again with a connecting elbow right to the ribs there. And now Chad Gable toying around with Kofi Kingston. Big head scissors takedown there of Kofi. No eliminations yet so far if you guys are just tuning in. Good matchup so far to kick us off here on Survivor Series. Raw versus SmackDown elimination matchup here. As now Chad Gable with a fisherman suplex, deciding not to go for the pinfall attempt just yet. And now Chad Gable with the underhook. Ooh, almost like a underhook powerbomb. At least that's what I kind of want to call it. As now Chad Gable again loosening up Kofi Kingston. Nothing wrong with that. Do as much damage as he can. As now here's the tag to Kyle O'Reilly. We know the rivalry that's been brewing between O'Reilly, Strong, and Apollo Crews and Buddy Murphy of Cruise Control. And how fitting is it that tonight Diamond Mine's teaming with the other members of Cruise Control, Otis and Chad Gable. There we go, the tag, and now we finally get to see the Miz. Miz and O'Reilly going to work here. And now may not be the best time for Miz to get in because he is getting his ribs kicked in. Kind of a little bit of a Shane O'Mac taunt there, throwing him up in the air. And for Miz, he's going to have to kind of find himself again. I mean, Miz did say that, yeah, he's looking forward to being in singles action again permanently and having his wife back on Monday Night Raw with him. But he did say, yeah, there's going to be a part of him that's going to, miss having John Morrison with him. Morrison, if you guys missed it, Morrison got traded over to Wednesday Night NXT. So, I mean, it'll be something different, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunate. As now, Otis or I should say Strong and Chad Gable working together. Otis and Strowman at it, outside of the ringside at the announce table. Look at Strong and just kind of taunting Miz right now. The Messiah of the backbreaker is Roderick Strong, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect tag team with him and O'Reilly. Alabama slam takes it to this. As now we got a camera view of Strowman beating down Otis at ringside. And now Strong, elbow drop to the chest. And now that may be enough to put away Miz. And, if I was a referee too, I see Walter trying to get out, I would be the same way. And now, look at Strong. Oh! Gutbuster right there to Walter. Good idea there. Take down the big man as much as you can. And now Strong going to try and send a message here to Miz. Oh, right into the corner. Uh-oh. You do not want to be there if you're Miz, but a perfect opportunity for Miz to capitalize now after that mistake. And now a snap suplex. Much needed there from Miz. And now Miz going to get that tag in, going to bring in Kofi Kingston here. And now here we go, Miz Strong being tossed out by Kofi Kingston. And now this is not where you want to be if you're Roderick Strong. Team Raw has you in their corner, literally. And look at Walter. He's just looking right at him. This ain't gonna be good, but Strong, he doesn't care. He's gonna go for it. This is gonna be like a 4-on-1 beatdown if Kofi doesn't get out of there. Or I should say if Roderick Strong doesn't get out of there. No, big lariat taking down Kofi Kingston. And now Strong. Oh, the Messiah of the backbreaker with a beautiful backbreaker there. Yeah, if I'm Strong, I need to hurry up and get back in the ring. I see Strowman and Walter looking at me. I'd be like, no, thank you. Look at Strong all fired up, telling Kofi to get his ass back in the ring. And now, Strong here. Oh, that fall-away slam, very brutal. Every little move outside here, it may not be the biggest of maneuvers, but it's going to be like twice the damage out here at ringside. And it's going to, especially with the elimination matchup, it is going to very well affect them. As it looked like Strong was going to go for maybe a Alabama slam. But Kofi Kingston's like, nope, not today. And now, thrown right into the steel steps. That ain't going to be feeling good. It's not Kofi getting back in the ring here. There seems to be no count out or anything like that. But Kofi maybe is going to try to go for a tag. Strong going to go after the Miz. But Kofi Kingston literally right there to try and make sure Strong doesn't get anything going. Uh-oh. This ain't good. What is Kofi thinking? Looks like maybe Kofi was going to maybe try and put him through the barricade, possibly. Strong's like, nope, I'm going to toss you all the way down to the ground. And now Strong back into the ring. Looks like Kofi's going to get back in the ring as well. Yes, we do. Here we go. Back to in some in-ring action. And now Strong under a hook suplex. And will this be enough to put away Kofi? 2.5. We almost had our first elimination. That would have been very bad for Monday Night Raw. And now here comes Chad Gable. Can Gable put away Kofi here? Chad Gable was very good early on in this matchup, especially against Walter. So, oh, big punch there from Gable. Kofi he's so fast, you can see him just teleport all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very cool to see how fast Kofi is. It's almost like the Flash, you know, it's very cool. That's dropping him right on that top rope. And now Chad Gable going to show that wrestling background right now. Going to loosen up Kofi Kingston's ribs, and again with that elbow to the ribs, that lower back as well. And now here comes a tag, here comes Kyle O'Reilly. Surprisingly, Team SmackDown working very well together, despite their differences for sure. It's now O'Reilly going to connect with a brainbuster. Oh, into a pinfall. This could be it. 2, 3, yes it is. Kofi Kingston is eliminated, and now it is a 4-on-3 advantage for Team SmackDown. But when you have a man like Walter, it's going to be no disadvantage at all. As now, pinfall attempt. 1. But look at that, Chad Gable right there. Did you guys notice no one came to the aid of Kofi Kingston? No one tried blocking that for them. Which is very, very surprising as Chad Gable throwing Strowman over the top rope there. And now, Walter going to go to work on O'Reilly here. Big kick from O'Reilly. Looking to get another elimination here. Submission hold here. Looks like, yep, locking in. Uh-oh. Well, Walter, could you imagine if O'Reilly makes Walter submit as well? 2 big eliminations possibly could be coming our way. Will Walter tap? And now O'Reilly letting it go. There's now Strong and Miz going at it. Miz tossed over the top rope. And now Walter underhook. Release, powerbomb, and now Walter taking out Diamond Miner himself. This has been very combustible, at least here. And now Walter going to go after Roderick Strong here. And now some snake eyes to Roderick Strong. And look at Walter. But looks like O'Reilly's still the illegal man right now. Walter's doing some damage to Strong, but now it's still O'Reilly and Walter here. Oh my God, what a suplex. So like we mentioned, it is still a 4-on-3 advantage, ladies and gentlemen, for Team SmackDown. We'll see if we start having some more eliminations here. But O'Reilly seems like he's in trouble at the moment with Walter. He's now into their corner we go. Gonna get himself a tag. Here comes the big man, Braun Strowman. And now O'Reilly gonna toss Braun Strowman over the top rope just like that. And now Miz and O'Reilly gonna go at it. Normally, if we saw this type of stuff, it'd probably be disqualification. But tonight, with all the glitz and glamour of Survivor Series, referees just don't want to be having to deal with any potential controversies tonight. Because then, Rock, Triple H, or even Shawn Michaels, we're gonna have to take it into their own hands. As now O'Reilly back in this ring, big punch and chop there from Strowman. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, my God. What a kidney punch. Big kidney punch there from Strowman. Pinfall attempt. 2, 3. Yes, it is. And see, Chad Gable, he could have broke that up, but he was going after another member of Team Raw. If you guys noticed that. Chad Gable could have easily broken that up, but deciding not to. And now it is down to a 3-on-3 matchup, and we are all back to being tied. Here comes Walter. You see, Miz didn't want to get tagged in there. As now, ooh, look at Walter with that dodge there. And now Walter gonna hit him with a nice front face suplex there. We'll see if Walter maybe could be eliminating Roderick Strong here. Ooh, nice suplex there from Walter. He needs to stay on Roderick Strong here. Just keep on even if it's the smallest of suplexes, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Walter turned him over. Pinfall attempt. Will that be enough to put away Strong? No, just a 1 count. So Walter, he's gonna have to hit some big maneuvers here if he decides to do it. But Strowman, or I should say, Roderick Strong with a gut buster there. And now, oh wait, he's not done yet. The running knee to Walter, the $1 Million Champion. Are we gonna see Walter with getting eliminated here by Roderick Strong? 2, 3, yes we do. Just like that. And now, it is down to Braun Strowman, Miz, and now for Team SmackDown, Strong, Gable, and Otis. This match is getting down to the itty-gritty, ladies and gentlemen. Strowman. Oh, with a big punch to the midsection. That is not going to be feeling too good. And now, pinfall attempt, ladies and gentlemen. Just the 1 count. So Strong's doing pretty well. Both members of Diamond Mine, if I remember correctly, have been the ones that have been able to pull out the pinfalls in this matchup. As now Miz going to get that tag. Strowman and Miz working together with a big old back body drop there. And we'll see if Miz can get something going, maybe try to eliminate him. Running knee strike there. Takes down Strong, and that maybe could be enough. 2, 3, yes it is. Now we're down to a 2-on-2 matchup here. And now look at Gable, looking to steal one here. Moves the 1 count. So now it is Cruise Control and Strowman and Miz. 2 versus 2. Perfect opportunity for Otis and Chad Gable to prove to Apollo Crews, the leader of Cruise Control, right now what's going on. And look at Chad Gable talking some trash right now to everyone here in Orlando. And look at Miz, he's just telling him to shoo off here. And for that punch to the kidneys there, Chad Gable not going to really up to that. Oh, big elbow strike there from Miz. Can he capitalize? No. We're back and forth now. We're getting to the end of the matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Will Raw or SmackDown walk out with a victory here? Pinfall. 1, 2. Ooh, 2.5. Very, very close. It's now Miz. Uh-oh. And how would this fare for Miz, too? I mean, yes, he had that WWE title opportunity recently on Monday Night Raw, but maybe if he happens to be the sole survivor, how big that would be for his chances of getting more opportunities here on Raw. And look at Miz. He's getting too cocky here, ladies and gentlemen. Chad Gable trying to get to the corner. Referee kind of stuck in a little trance there. And Miz being way too cocky right now. And Chad Gable going to try and capitalize on Miz's mistakes here. It's now Gable. Wait a minute. We've seen this before. Chad Gable. Beautiful suplex. 1. Oh, look at that. Strowman right there to break it up, though. As now Otis going to toss Strowman out the way and going to go ahead and try and take care of him. Oh, maybe not. And now what does Chad Gable have in store for Miz? Oh, Miz moving out the way. Perfect dodge there for Miz into a nice drop kick, that standing drop kick. And we'll see if Miz can maybe try and get something going. He needs to right now. He's in trouble. If Strowman didn't break that up, as Miz getting hit with a double booted double boots to the face there. And now Otis, the big man of this match. Wait a minute, Miz, skull-crushing finale to Otis. Is this it? 1, 2, 3. And now Team Raw has the advantage. It's Chad Gable of Team SmackDown left. Can Gable somehow walk out with a victory here? No, some snake eyes on that top rope. The advantage is Team Raw, but you never know what can happen. Gable's had a lot of damage sustained to him earlier in this matchup. And now Gable with that hard Irish whip into the corner. How much does Miz have left in him as well? And will Strowman help him every time? And now, we saw this earlier, Strowman helped him out last time. Will it help him out this time? 1, 2, 3. No, and now it is Strowman versus Gable. It's very interesting how Strowman didn't save Miz that time. As now Gable with a neck breaker. Can Chad Gable defy the odds? He was down 2-1 there. He took down Miz. Now he has to try and take down the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Big opportunity for Chad Gable to show his worth to Team SmackDown and to The Rock. Otis still down there at ringside, still hurt. And now Gable. Uh-oh. Is he thinking about another one? Yes, he is. Well, can Chad Gable do it for Team SmackDown? Oh my goodness! 1, 2, 3. Yes, he is. Team SmackDown with a massive win. They come back 2-1. We get to see some highlights tonight. Diamond Mine definitely picked up some big eliminations. Gable picked up some good eliminations as well, especially at the end, getting rid of Miz and Braun Strowman to walk out victorious for Team SmackDown. When you have Miz and Braun Strowman, you think that they'd be able to, beat a man like Chad Gable. Nothing against Chad Gable, I'm saying, but this is great for Team SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to show the heart, especially you get from Chad Gable. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. There are your winners. Team SmackDown. Big win, ladies and gentlemen. Otis right there doing his typical moonwalk there. But a big win for Team SmackDown. And now we get ready for Big E and Bobby Lashley. What a opening bout there for Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. Team SmackDown ultimately walking out with the victory. But now it is champion versus champion. It is Bobby Lashley, your European champion on Monday Night Raw, set to take on the Intercontinental Champion on SmackDown. Gonna be a big matchup. Bobby Lashley pulling double duties tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight against Big E and also against Omos. And that's going to be obviously an inter-branded matchup for Raw in their own brand. But imagine how that's going to be for Bobby Lashley if he's able to walk out with 2 victories tonight here on Survivor Series. How big that's going to be for his career. And this man still has a future WWE Championship opportunity as well. So, I mean, for Lashley, his career is going up right now. Yeah, he did recently have a loss to Happy Corbin a while back, but he's defeated every member of the Hurt Business so far. And Omos has replaced Bobby Lashley in the Hurt Business, and for MVP, he's going to be answering for that. He did answer that a while back when Bobby Lashley defeated MVP, but right now, that's later on, but now it is the Intercontinental Champion making his way down the ring. And for Big E, he's been trying to focus on his own stuff lately, but I mean, for Big E even had a big win over the Universal Champion on SmackDown a couple days ago. But for Big E, he's been kind of dealing with the return of Aleister Black and The Fiend, and it seems like they have their eyes set on Big E. So, we're going to have to see how Big E is going to have to deal with that once Survivor Series is over and done with. But I expect these guys to have a grueling brawl between these two guys right now, between Big E and Bobby Lashley. 2 big champions on Raw and SmackDown going at it. Who is the better champion? And look at Big E. Oh, nice. Almost like a gut wrench spine buster of sorts. And another big takedown there from Big E. Big E's on cloud 9. We'll see if Bobby Lashley can somehow take him down here. Because look at Lashley. Lashley getting hit with a power bomb. Big E coming right out of the gate, coming right after Lashley and sending him a message here. Lashley's going to have to get something going if he doesn't want this to be a long night for himself. Oh, and a big slap there. Oh, and a big takedown there. I don't really feeling good. And now look at Lashley. Oh no, Big E with a nice DDT there, taking down Lashley. Oh, and a big uppercut. Stuns Big E there momentarily, but Big E ultimately with the upper hand with that scoop slam. Just stomping away there on Bobby Lashley. That is not going to be feeling too good. 2. Ooh, 2.5. Very, very close. Almost had enough. And now Big E looking to fly. Big elbow to the midsection. And Big E all fired up. He's doing quite well in this matchup. Bobby Lashley not doing too well so far. And now Big E from behind. Oh, but Lashley with a nice reversal. Now Lashley going for a kick to the midsection, but Lashley just one step ahead of him this whole matchup here. Bobby Lashley in trouble. Big E with a nice power slam maneuver. Big E just going to try and drag him away from the ropes, possibly going to go for a pinfall attempt. Yes, he is. Will that be enough to put away the Almighty? No. Big strong kick out at 1 there. Look at Bobby Lashley trying to get up to his feet. Hasn't really been able to get much. And that's going to help him there. That belly-to-belly suplex. 1. Ooh, just a 1 count for Bobby. And that could be frustrating. That's the only big move he's been able to really get. Big spear there from Big E. Very surprising. A little kind of a spear out of nowhere. I don't know if that was kind of a spear that Big E wanted. It's going to be very effective because he's going to connect with a big old splash there to Bobby Lashley. Big E not done though. Bobby Lashley in trouble. Big ending to Bobby Lashley. Is Big E going to get the upper hand in this match? Yes, he does. Big E with a win over Bobby Lashley. Big E just came out of the gate a lot faster that one and came out and dominated Bobby Lashley. It was a good back and forth matchup there. Bobby Lashley doing all that he can there. But look at that big takedown. Big E has been impressive, ladies and gentlemen. He's been a really good intercontinental champion. I'm very curious to see what could be in store, what could be on tap for the future of that Intercontinental Championship with Aleister Black and The Fiend coming at him. Look at that splash, the height on that bad boy, leading to the big ending to put away Bobby Lashley. And Team SmackDown is up 2-0 over Team Monday Night Raw. But now it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for your NXT 6-man tag. We are back, and now it is the NXT portion of Survivor Series. That's going to be Damian Priest, your United Kingdom champion, teaming with the NXT champion, Kevin Owens, with their team captain being the Game, the NXT general manager, Triple H, taking on CM Punk, Dragunov, and
introducing first,
drumroll please, Karrion Kross. And this has been brewing for a long time, and ever since Punk has been here, he sent a message to Triple H that he's not playing around, but it seems like Punk is not just done with sending messages to Triple H. He's basically been trying to build a cult on NXT. That's what he's gotten with Dragunov and Karrion Kross, two vicious individuals. Owens and Priest picked up a big tag team win on NXT recently against Dragunov and Karrion Kross. We will see how they fare tonight in a 6-man tag. This is not an elimination matchup. This is a straight-up 6-man tag, ladies and gentlemen. Look how good that United Kingdom Championship looks around the waist of Damian Priest there, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very nice there. And now here comes the game, the Cerebral Assassin, former Universal Champion, the game, Triple H. And look at the shape of Triple H, ladies and gentlemen. He does not get any better than that, man. He's been around this wrestling for a very long time, and to be in the physique that he is in at his age, ladies and gentlemen, and be the duties that he does for WWE in general, it's absolutely it's phenomenal. Just a lot of other words I could use. It's a testament that, you know, Triple H is able to look like that while running duties here in WWE, and especially being the NXT general manager. But if his team loses tonight in the 6-man tag, he will no longer be the NXT general manager. And like we mentioned, this is a normal 6-man tag. It's not an elimination matchup. Straight up 6-man tag. And the question is, can Triple H lead his team? Can he lead Damian Priest? Can he lead Kevin Owens, the NXT champion, to a big victory tonight and show the future of NXT tonight? And it is just phenomenal to see Triple H in action, pardon me. But like I mentioned, he's in phenomenal shape. This guy is going to bring every blood, sweat, tear in the middle of that ring to represent NXT to the fullest. And we still have to wait for one more team member there for Team Triple H. So now we wait for your NXT champion, Kevin Owens. NXT champion Kevin Owens, and look at that, kind of mocking the NWO with that t-shirt, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe he's favoring the NWO, you never know. But he's your NXT champion Kevin Owens. And maybe he just wanted to air out his normal shirt, but you know, for Kevin Owens, looks like he's in phenomenal shape as always. But you know how superstars always like to wear different type of t-shirts or whatever tonight. Obviously, Kevin Owens isn't a part of that Team Raw versus Team NWO, but looks like it's just one of those t-shirts that Owens wants to wear tonight. But it's going to be Kevin Owens teaming up with Triple H and Damian Priest, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that championship. It's really good in the hands of Kevin Owens. We will see how Kevin Owens will be faring. And I mean, it is really hot in Orlando, Florida, ladies and gentlemen, at the moment. So I don't blame him if he wants to pick up a shirt from the back, from the merchandise and stand, and see that he put on a different shirt. See, just like that. And now it is time to fall and pray to Punk Society, ladies and gentlemen. There is CM Punk. He's only had one match so far in Universe mode, and that match was against Kevin Owens. CM Punk looked really good in that matchup. We will see how he fares in the 6-man tag team matchup here. Punk Society, it is not something to take very lightly whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen. This CM Punk, Dragunov, Ilya Dragunov, CM Punk, Karrion Kross, top of their games. Obviously, Triple H signed Dragunov from NXT UK, thinking that, you know, this would be a big prospect for NXT. CM Punk was able to talk to him somehow, and he was able to, you know, brainwash him essentially. Let's look at that. Triple H and them not backing down. They're standing their ground right there. They are not playing around, ladies and gentlemen. But this is your big NXT matchup tonight. Only NXT matchup. We are going to see how they're going to fare. Like we mentioned, 6-man tag is on your guys' way. Who do you guys think is going to win this matchup tonight? See, now it's just a cluster of dudes just standing around. See, look, Triple H is not playing around. He is going to stand there and be there with his guys. As looks like Damian Priest and CM Punk kicking us off here. Referee ringing that bell. Here we go. See if Damian Priest can send a message here to CM Punk, the leader of the Punk Society here. And, you know, for Priest, he's going to want to get revenge on CM Punk just because of what Dragunov has been doing and what Karrion Kross has been doing. Especially with Kross beating Damian Priest and Dragunov beating Damian Priest in back-to-back weeks. Obviously, last week was a tag team match between them, but overall, they have singles victories over Damian Priest. And the big matchup here tonight with this matchup is the big stipulation. If Team Triple H loses, obviously he will no longer be the NXT General Manager. Let's look at Priest rubbing at the face of Karrion Kross right there. They're just dragging him down by his head. A big kick to that lower back. That is not going to be feeling good. And now this is what we all been waiting for. Triple H to get his hands on CM Punk. A big clubbing blow to the lower back there. Triple H is going to be loving this right now. And now Triple H looking to fly here. Dragunov is going to try and get involved. Triple H connecting with the big old elbow to the midsection. And that could be enough to save Triple H's job. Will it be enough? 2. Ooh, imagine an elbow drop like that being able to put away CM Punk. And the game in the best shape of his life right now, signaling the end is near for CM Punk. But he's gonna let the NXT champion get his hands on. Have all members of Triple H's team get their hands on CM Punk. I mean, CM Punk is the one that recruited Karrion Kross as well, like we mentioned, to kind of help him out. As now here comes Dragunov. I'd love to see a singles matchup between Dragunov and Kevin Owens as well. Oh, and a big chop there from Dragunov. That is not going to be feeling too good for Kevin Owens. Owens kind of stopping himself from running right over that top rope there. And now Owens dropping him right on that top rope. That is not going to be feeling good. But ladies and gentlemen, we have still big matches on your guys' tab here tonight. Coming up next, actually, is Team Raw versus Team Smackdown women's elimination matchup. But also, tonight, we have the Bloodline taking on Lesnar, Tommaso Ciampa, and Keith Lee. The key component in that matchup right now is, can Lesnar and Ciampa somehow work together in this matchup after a brewing rivalry between both of those superstars? As, hold on a minute, pinfall attempt from the game, only 1 count. And then also you got Team Raw versus Team NWO in your main event. Then you still got Team Rollins versus Team Edge. If Edge Edge loses tonight, Edge would no longer be on Team Raw. If Rollins loses, he will no longer be on Team Raw as well. So we'll see how that goes. As Owens with the drop kick in the back of the neck, that is not going to be feeling too good. I'll go for that stomp. Dragunov. Oh, big punch to the stomach there. Dragunov not playing around. Missing that wild strike, though. Could that be very costly? Is now Dragunov. Going to toss him into the corner. Going to look for a big tag. We're going to see what Karrion Kross and Dragunov can do. Part of this tag team. And now a big old back body drop there. And now Kross. These big clubbing blows to the NXT champion. Very brutal. Look at Kross. He's all fired up here. Karrion Kross in phenomenal shape as well. And gonna big old suplex as well. And Owens gonna get that tag. Here comes the United Kingdom champion Damian Priest. And now Priest and Kross go at it here. Those big clubbing blows there from Damian Priest. Those aren't gonna be feeling too well for Karrion Kross. Even though Kross, he can take a lot of damage, but just like that, the advantage back to Punk Society after taking out the knee there. And now CM Punk back in the ring. Gonna look to go to work here. Make sure that Triple H is gonna be jobless. It's now Punk with the hard Irish, or gets hard Irish whip into the corner here. And oh, look at that big boot. The big boot in the corner here. Oh my goodness, that is not gonna be feeling too good. And now Punk in trouble, throwing him up in the air. And now, will that be enough to put away CM Punk? No. CM Punk is not going to go down without a fight.
Oh, look at Priest. He's all fired up. The Orlando, Florida crowd absolutely behind Priest and his team. And now Priest with a suplex. Can Team Triple H get it done tonight? Choke slam, side slam. Choke side slam there from Damian Priest, but he's not done with CM Punk just yet. Oh, but Punk a little bit faster in that exchange, though. And oh, look at these knees to the ribs, right to the midsection, right there. That is not going to be feeling good. We saw that type of maneuver earlier on tonight. Nice sit out. Power bomb there from Punk. And now here comes Karrion Kross, the ever dangerous Karrion Kross. Going to make Priest pay for his sins tonight. And now look at Karrion Kross choking the life out of Priest. He has up to a 5 count to get rid of it. Look at Karrion Kross, but no, Karrion Kross getting hit with that big haymaker from Damian Priest, and now we're about to see the reckoning to Karrion Kross. Will that be enough for Team Triple H tonight? 2, no, 2.5. Kross able to kick out. And now this is where Priest has to go to work here. He has to keep on Karrion Kross. Not gonna look for a tag. Yes, we do. Here comes the game, Triple H. Uh-oh. Triple H, high-flying shoulder tackle. And look at the game, throwing up the X sign, essentially telling Karrion Kross to suck it. As now, oh God, Triple H looking to fly. Oh my goodness, Triple H is not known for that. I don't know why. He's trying to go out of his repertoire, and he's going to pay for it right there with that big old gut suplex there. And now here comes Dragunov and Triple H. Now this is going to be very interesting too. Triple H is the one that signed Dragunov, and Dragunov is the one that ended up kind of siding with CM Punk's society here. Oh, but Dragunov with the big elbow here. Big chop. And look to send a message to the game, Triple H here. This ain't good for the game. Throwing him in the corner. Oh, big clothesline. Uh-oh. Dragunov. Oh, and another one. Very, very brutal. Here comes the tag. Here comes Karrion Kross. Maybe get the final touches, but no, he eats a spine buster there from the game. And look at Triple H. Looks right at CM Punk. Gotta go for the pinfall. Was that it? Yes, it was. Triple H knew it. That's why he taunted CM Punk after he connected with that spine buster. He's saying that was it. Didn't have to hit a pedigree to put away Karrion Kross. And Triple H saves his job. Kevin Owens didn't even have to do much of anything in that match. That reckoning earlier in the matchup doing most of the damage. But Triple H, Damian Priest, and Kevin Owens pick up the win at Survivor Series. What does the future look like for NXT with NXT TakeOver in your house in the near future, ladies and gentlemen, as we have Team Raw versus Team Smackdown Women's Elimination matchup soon. And now we have Team Raw versus Team Smackdown, ladies and gentlemen. Your Women's Tag Team Champions making their way down the ring. They've seen a lot of competition over the weeks on Raw and SmackDown. Yeah, maybe not every week they're in action, but Natalya and Tamina, very impressive as your tag team champions. Yes, they've had some stout competition over the likes of Dakota Kai and Candice LeRae. We've seen them against Tegan Knox and Shotzi Blackheart, amongst others. So the tag teams are finally kind of getting themselves together, kind of figuring out what's going to be going on with that. But tonight for Raw versus SmackDown, it is the Women's Tag Team Champions representing Monday Night Raw. You got Rhea Ripley and also Bayley, the team captain for Monday Night Raw. And talking about the team captain, here she comes, Bayley. And so far for Bayley, I mean, it's kind of been a struggle, you could say, with her trying to pick up wins and stuff. And yeah, I mean, sometimes you're gonna run into that where you're down on your luck or whatever. But for Bayley, with that change of look, she was hoping that, I mean, she won't admit it, but she was kind of hoping that it would be, a change of stuff that she needed. But, when that number one contenders matchup happened recently, Rhea Ripley defeated Bayley. And you know what? She says that she's kind of looking over that right now, and she says that she's definitely wants to get that championship back around her waist after dealing what she deals with at Survivor Series. So, you know, will Bayley be next in line for that Raw Women's Championship? Because so far Ember Moon has taken out Rhea Ripley and so far Nikki ASH when it comes to championships being on the line. So we'll see, you know, who's going to be next in line to get that opportunity. Ember Moon has done everything in her power to make sure she's been walking out with that championship. So we'll see how she fares tonight in the Survivor Series matchup and see if maybe she gets an opportunity down the line. But now here comes Rhea Ripley. As she recently had a kind of her and Nikki ASH a part of the women's tag team division as well. And that's when kind of, unfortunately, Ember Moon would be attacking Nikki ASH after defeating Rhea Ripley recently. So, but nonetheless, we will see how that fares when the TLC pay-per-view comes up in 4 weeks' time. But Rhea Ripley, ladies and gentlemen, big key component in the future of Monday Night Raw. We'll see if she can lead Team Raw against Team SmackDown tonight. If you guys missed the beginning, Chad Gable was the sole survivor for Team SmackDown. Towards the end, it was Braun Strowman and The Miz were the last two for Raw. Gable was the last one for SmackDown. Gable ends up hitting his maneuvers on Miz, eliminates Miz, and then eventually on Strowman. So Chad Gable proving his worth on SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to see that. Even if you may not like the motives and everything of Apollo Crews and his whole cruise control, but obviously they picked Apollo Crews definitely picked Chad Gable for a reason, just with how good he is in the middle of that ring. And they just know be mere moments from when they are going to have their whole team having all championships. And now here comes Team SmackDown. SmackDown's team captain, Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks and Charlotte would have a one-on-one contest on SmackDown to see who would be the team captain. And Sasha Banks walked out with that win, still the team captain. Charlotte Flair was a little bit upset, saying that, you know, since she was still on NXT at that time, that, you know, she didn't get that opportunity. Well, she got that opportunity on SmackDown and did fall up a bit short. So Sasha Banks, who's been teaming up with Naomi as well, as have a little bit of a, it seems like they have a tag team brewing. And imagine how that's going to be if Sasha Banks and Naomi can get that going, get some big wins. They defeated Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler a couple weeks ago on SmackDown. So, I mean, that's pretty cool to see if, you know, Sasha and Naomi can work together and get a future tag team championship shot. But we'll see how everything fares after Survivor Series. We know the next pay-per-view for our lovely SmackDown competitors is going to be Judgment Day, the week after TLC. And now we are about to feel the glow, as it is going to be Naomi making her way down to the ring. Naomi, a former SmackDown Women's Champion in her own right. We'll see how she is going to be faring tonight with her tag team partner, as well as Charlotte and Carmella. I wonder if that ever hurts, especially on that stage there, unless like her kick pads and stuff, if that kind of helps it out. But I mean, I think that would hurt. But I mean, as long as her boots and her gear help her out with that, I guess it won't be too bad. But nonetheless, big night here for Survivor Series. We're going to see interbranded Raw versus SmackDown Raw matches, like exclusively on Survivor Series. You're going to see only SmackDown matches as well, if I remember correctly, obviously with Bloodline versus Lesnar, Ciampa, and Keith Lee later on tonight. And also the main event with Team Raw versus Team NWO. Can Team Raw somehow survive Team NWO? The Hulkster, Hollywood Hogan, is your WWE Champion, defeating Drew McIntyre at Hell in a Cell. Drew McIntyre has not been the same. Shawn Michaels has done everything in his power to make sure they get that championship back to Monday Night Raw, but it just has not been enough. McIntyre has tried it. Samoa Joe has tried it. And
even Miz tried it on the Open Challenge. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that, Michaels has tried doing to get that championship back, and it has just not worked so far. As here comes the Staten Island Queen herself. It is going to be Carmella. She calls herself the most beautiful woman in the world. Very talented in the ring. She's a former SmackDown Women's Champion in her own right. And maybe if she impressed enough and maybe she's able to help Team SmackDown to a victory, maybe she'll get her opportunity eventually. You never know. But Carmella looking like she's in phenomenal shape, and we'll see if she's going to be able to walk out with a victory tonight, like I mentioned just moments ago, for their team. But now we have to wait for the Queen, Charlotte Flair, in mere moments here, but we're having a great pay-per-view so far, ladies and gentlemen. Triple H keeps his job a part of NXT there, with Triple H defeating Karrion Kross in that 6-man tag. As now here comes your queen from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair. Mentioned former SmackDown Women's Champion. She's done it all here in WWE. It would have been interesting to see if she could have won the NXT Women's Championship if she was still on NXT, but The Rock wanted her on NXT. Triple H and The Rock worked out a trade that kind of worked out well for them as well. I mean, NXT got some very good talent for sure. The likes of John Morrison, the likes of obviously Mandy Rose, and you got Mace as well. So I mean, amongst others that I just happened to not mention there. But I mean, there's a lot of big names that are coming to Wednesday nights. And same for Raw and SmackDown. And you may be thinking, oh, these rosters may be kind of questioning the motives of what's going on, especially Ricochet going to SmackDown, a good talent as well. So I mean, there's just a lot of questions with those trades. But these general managers, they have a certain way. They have a certain way they want to run the show, and if these superstars are definitely going to help them out, then obviously that's what they're going to do. It seems like we are almost ready for this, ladies and gentlemen. 4 versus 4. Women's elimination matchup here. A big night is in store for you here tonight. And like I mentioned also, Robert Roode and Ziggler as well coming over to NXT when mentioning the trades here moments ago. So I mean, there's a lot of good trades for Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. But let's go ahead. It looks like Tamina's going to kick us off against the SmackDown team leader, Sasha Banks. Now, Tamina. Oh, what a power slam takes down Sasha Banks. That is not going to be feeling good. And look at Tamina going to work on Sasha Banks. It would have been nice to see Bayley and Sasha Banks, the 2 team captains, going at it, but Bayley must have no interest in being in the ring. Well, and also, Miz, for the most part, wasn't in tonight's matchup a lot, which was very surprising. And he was able to survive and even help eliminate Otis on SmackDown. But it didn't ultimately work for The Miz, because ultimately he would lose to Chad Gable. But I mean, there's different strategies for everybody. As Tamina and Naomi going to work here. We'll go with that hard Irish whip. That is not going to be feeling too good. Tamina and Natalya are going to look to send a message to Naomi for sure, and definitely Sasha Banks, especially if Sasha and Naomi pick up some more wins in the tag team division and maybe get that opportunity in the near future for a women's title shot. Oh, big kick there from Naomi. Oh, and a big kick from Naomi again. She's going to make Tamina feel that glow, but again, oh, big elbow strikes there. That is not feeling good. And now Tamina throwing her up in the air, the strength and power there. And now referee right there in position. It's a 1 count. So obviously Tamina's going to have to go to work more here. And I mean, like I mentioned for Team Raw, I thought they were going to be the favorites of that with their leadership, their veteranness. But obviously I was wrong for Team SmackDown Team Raw, in my defense, had the upper hand, but Chad Gable was able to handle that. As now we're going to see Bayley and Charlotte. Both of these women have had a long future against each other in the past. But also, like I mentioned, if I had to pick here, you would think it'd be SmackDown with the number of former champions. I mean, you have Natalya, Tamina. Natalia's been a former, Natalia's former SmackDown Women's Champion. Rhea Ripley, she's had her chances. Bayley, former Women's Champion in her own right. So, I mean, you could say it both ways, but Team SmackDown, for the most part, have all been champions. Naomi has, Sasha Banks has, Carmella, Charlotte has. So yeah, you could say all of them have been champions. So if you're going off after that statistic, SmackDown would have the the upper hand per se. But that doesn't always mean anything. It's about the heart and power, the strength, and overcoming the odds. As Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair going at it here in the middle of the ring. Who is going to be the first one to be eliminated here? And look at Charlotte targeting that left knee. And Sasha Banks getting that tag. I'm surprised Charlotte wants a tag in Sasha after Sasha beat her recently here on SmackDown. But maybe she's just trying to do it for the team. And then after that, maybe go after the Women's Championship. I don't know. But, nonetheless. And talking about the Women's Championships, we are going to be seeing those in action later on tonight. Champion versus champion. Ember Moon takes on Becky Lynch, the man, later on tonight. Should be a really good back and forth matchup. A lot of mind games between both women. Becky Lynch even invaded Monday Night Raw to attack Ember Moon backstage after Ember Moon defeated Nikki ASH in a short time there. Let's look at Rhea Ripley here. Oh, what a maneuver there. That could be enough. 2. Oh my goodness. Imagine the first elimination would be the team captain for SmackDown. And look at Rhea Ripley right in the face of Charlotte Flair saying, this is what I bring to Team Raw. I'm the future. As now here comes Tamina, one half of the tag team champions. Oh my goodness. She ran right into that super kick. Sasha Banks could be mere moments away from being eliminated. The Tamina Snuka Splash. 1, 2. Oh, Carmella breaks it up. I honestly thought that was going to be it. If Carmella didn't break that up, Sasha Banks was about to be eliminated. It's now Carmella rolling out the ring there. Let's see if Sasha Banks can stay in this matchup. She was going to be the first one eliminated. As now Sasha, swinging neck breaker. And now pinfall. Will this be enough to put away Tamina? Oh, 2.5. Sasha cannot believe it. She's actually put away a lot of her competitors over the years with that maneuver. As now Sasha getting in the face with Naomi saying, okay, this is the game plan. This is what we need to do to put away Tamina. Uh-oh. The boss statement. The boss statement. Right there, the bank statement. Pardon me there. And now Bayley and Naomi going at it. Naomi throwing her over the top rope. And look at Sasha. She has the crowd right in her hand. Kind of taunting Tamina there. And now Sasha with a nice drop kick to the neck. And now going to go for the pinfall. Will this be enough? 2, 3. I heard an elimination. Yes, Tamina is the first one eliminated. We have an all-out brawl at ringside. And Sasha Banks has eliminated Tamina. And now Sasha Banks, I don't know who the next team competitor for Monday Night Raw is going to be. Looks like Sasha may be going after Bayley. Yes, it looks like Bayley is going to be the next competitor. So this is going to be very interesting. Bayley and Sasha Banks going to go at it here. And now Bayley tossed right into the steel steps. Oh my goodness. That ain't going to be feeling good. Oh my goodness, a kick to the ribs as well. I mean, that could loosen up Sasha to loosen up Bayley. As, oh, look at this maneuver. Those shades of MVP, pardon me, can't talk. But nonetheless, look at Sasha just kind of playing around with Bayley. Gonna let Bayley get back in the ring. She knows that's where she has to eliminate Bayley. And now it's team captain versus team captain. Banks versus Bayley here. Bayley with a big reversal. Gonna hit her with that pinfall attempt. 2. Ooh, 2 count. Now Natalya back in the ring. Now hard Irish whip. Charlotte goes down. And Sasha trying to get to Carmella. Can Sasha get to it? Yes, we do. The hot tag. Bayley at the last second tried. Natalya and Charlotte going at it ringside. Michinoku Dreiler. Bayley to belly. Out of nowhere to Carmella. And surprisingly, Bayley not going to try to go for the pinfall. Maybe she's known that, she hasn't really done too much damage per se. As here we go, off the ropes. Here we go. Big takedown there. A little bit of a double flapjack, I suppose. As now Rhea Ripley going to go after Sasha. Sasha trying to just stay away from Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley's coming right after Sasha. Oh, but Bayley with a forearm to Carmella. This match is all over the place, but Team SmackDown has the advantage. Carmella with a super kick. Carmella, can she eliminate Rhea Ripley? No, just a 1 count. Rhea Ripley still fighting to stay in this matchup. Naomi gets the tag. Can she put away Rhea Ripley here? Oh, kick to the midsection. Uh-oh. Is she looking for the riptide? Riptide. Pinfall. 1, 2. Ooh, Carmella able to break it up. And if Carmella wasn't a team player there, she didn't have to do that. I mean, Sasha Banks could have did it as well, but she didn't go in there and break it up for her partner. So now Rhea Ripley has to go back to work and see what she needs to do to put away Naomi. Big reversal from Naomi now. Pinfall attempt. Here comes the team captain, breaking it up there. All-out brawl is brewing, ladies and gentlemen. And now, wait a minute, Bayley. And now everyone I believe is out here at ringside, bringing the fight. As now Bayley, neck breaker there. And now Naomi wants some Bayley here. And now Rhea Ripley wants some Carmella. An all-out brawl is ensuing here at ringside, and Natalya doing the right thing, staying out of it in her corner. And oh no, Rhea Ripley from behind, sending a message to Charlotte Flair. Gotta be very careful. Now Rhea Ripley not done, but Sasha saw that coming. And again, a cheap shot as Naomi and Bayley go at it on the top of your screen there. And then Saguri to the back of the skull. Rhea Ripley and Banks back and forth right there. And now Rhea Ripley gonna go after Charlotte. Now these women are just beating the living crap out of each other. And now Carmella takes down Rhea Ripley. And Naomi doing some kind of Fortnite move up top of your screen here. Natalya trying to get the tag to Rhea Ripley. She's down and out. Bayley's getting her behind kicked by Naomi on top of your screen here. And now Rhea Ripley just trying to take out Team SmackDown as much as she can here. Oh, and a big forearm stretch. She is not done playing around, but again, this is just an all-out brawl here. Naomi's loosening up Bayley. Uh-oh. This ain't good for Bayley. Uh-oh, she has her on the barricade. Big boot. And now Rhea Ripley, she's just taking out every single member of Team SmackDown here on the ropes. All-out brawl. Naomi tosses Bayley. Nice stunner there. And now Naomi and Rhea Ripley here. Now Rhea Ripley going to be tossed onto the apron. This is not going to be good for Rhea. Oh, and Saguri takes down Rhea Ripley as well. This will be a perfect opportunity for Naomi to put away Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is taking a lot of damage there. And now going to work on that left leg. That ain't going to be feeling too good. And just more and more damage. That's all you got to do. Especially, this is going to be a long matchup, so you got to kind of be prepared to, put a lot of damage. There's going to be a lot of tags, and the maneuvers out here at ringside, that is going to be very helpful at the end of the night here. Let's look at that, just wrenching it in on that left shoulder. Rhea Ripley is in trouble here. Now Naomi here, dragging her from behind with her hair, and Rhea Ripley absolutely loving what she did there, but she needs to throw Naomi back in the ring if she wants to help Team Raw. They are down a competitor. And oh, like that, just that hot tag. Bayley getting the tag into the ring here. Let's see if Naomi, what's she thinking? Running Bulldog on Bayley. Let Bulldog be enough to put her away. 2. Ooh. Kick out at 2 before Natalya could get there for her. Good back and forth matchup, but still to come, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, after this very matchup, it is the women's matchup, Becky Lynch versus Ember Moon, champion versus champion. And after that big matchup, we have a bigger matchup. It is Team Rollins versus Team Edge. Team Edge consists of obviously Edge, Matt Riddle, Randy Orton, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Team Rollins and his disciples go as follows. Hold on with the pinfall. Attempt. Carmelo breaks it up, but it will be Seth Rollins, Mustafa Ali, Elias, and Sami Zayn. Who is going to be leaving Monday Night Raw? Will it be Seth Rollins or will it be Edge? Look at Natalya. She's the freshest woman in this matchup. I cannot talk. I apologize. Sasha Banks with that key reversal here. If Sasha Banks can, you know, do as much as she can and maybe send a message to Natalya, and maybe this is what I'm talking about. Banks statement applied here, but there is a rope break, unfortunately. Maybe not too much damage sustained there to Natalya, but like I said, Natalya, the freshest woman in this matchup. Carmella's done quite well in this matchup. Sasha Banks is taking the most damage in this matchup, unfortunately for her. And now going to go for the neck breaker. Oh, a knee, or I should say a kick to the groin area from Natalya. Natalya with the underhanded tactics so far in this matchup. Referee didn't see it, or that could have ultimately been a disqualification. And that will definitely loosen up Sasha Banks for a possible submission there, especially if she targets the legs in the midsection area leading up to, you know, with all the damage that Sasha Banks has sustained in this matchup. Natalya all fired up here, and now she's done playing around. Gonna connect with the sharpshooter, middle of the ring here. Oh, and a drop kick there from Carmella saves it. Sasha Banks could have broke it up there, but she decided not to. Pinfall, 1, 2. She able to break that one up, though. A good back and forth women's matchup so far. Tamina's been the only one eliminated at this very moment. And now Naomi could be in trouble here. Wait a minute. What does Natalya have in store here? Oh, a little bit of a little variation of a figure 4 leg lock. I know it's not, but it's a different variation. Rhea Ripley right there to try and stop Charlotte, but Charlotte ultimately breaks it up. Rhea Ripley obviously missing, taking out Charlotte there. Natalya didn't miss that one though. Snapmare takedown. Was going to go for her vintage snapmare takedown into the boot, but obviously Naomi is right there, so she's going to try and connect with a suplex here. Look at the strength and power of Natalya here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. And now Natalya from behind dragging her. And now Natalya going to try and eliminate Naomi. Will this be enough? Charlotte able to barely getting up to her feet, but Carmella, you could say the MVP of this matchup per se because of how good she's been with breaking up possible eliminations. And now a release German suplex taking down Naomi. And now here comes Bayley. Natalya going to let Bayley maybe try to eliminate Naomi here. Oh wait, maybe not. Naomi, drops her back down just to kick her in the face. That is not something that you normally want to take. And now Naomi, we've seen this before. This has actually won her a SmackDown Women's Championship in the past. Will Bayley tap out? And look at Rhea Ripley. She's just walking around. She's not breaking it up. She has no need to break it up, apparently. And maybe she's figured that Bayley could break it up or be able to kick it out herself. Referee right in position now. 2. Natalya breaks it up. So there's something going on between, you know, Bayley and Rhea Ripley. No love lost between both of those women, I suppose. As now Naomi gonna maybe look to put away Bayley. Oh, she actually gonna think about getting a tag, actually. Oh, but Bayley saw that coming. Not gonna allow that to happen. As now Bayley, takedown, and oh, wait a minute. Now she's gonna do the same maneuver she just did. Now, submission hold here to Naomi. Will Naomi tap? Can Sasha break it up here? Sasha's not breaking it up. Bayley could make Naomi tap out. And now pinfall. Will this be enough? But Carmella breaks that up. And look at Bayley. She's just eating this up, ladies and gentlemen. And now here comes Sasha Banks, team captain versus team captain here. If I'm these women, I take out Carmella. She's the one that's been mostly breaking up all these pinfalls and submissions. And now this is almost like a 2-on-4 matchup because Natalya's down and out at ringside. And oh.
What a nice fireman's carry takedown there from Rhea Ripley. Will that be enough to put away Sasha? 2, 3, yes it is. The team captain of SmackDown has been eliminated by Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley has done a lot of damage to Sasha Banks, and Banks took a lot of damage in this matchup, especially in the beginning. And now we are back to a 3-on-3 contest. Very surprising that the team captain is down and out so far early in this match. Bayley, the team captain of Monday Night Raw, is still in this. And the thing is, Charlotte Flair is the one that was fighting for that spot to be team captain, and she's still in this matchup. And oh my God! Oh my goodness, Rhea Ripley going all out there, but ultimately it could be costing her. I don't know if her tailbone's hurt. She's going to try to go for a suplex. Suplex! Oh yeah, she's able to get it. I think she kind of struggled at first, but I think it's that adrenaline. It's definitely going to wear off, especially when she's done with this matchup. As here comes Naomi. Rhea Ripley she's been on fire with trying to attack all these women tonight on the SmackDown side. As now looking to eliminate Naomi. She does. 2 eliminations for Rhea Ripley, ladies and gentlemen. And now Carmella going to look to eliminate Rhea. Big forearm clubbing blow. Now it is down to a 3-on-2 contest. Natalya, Rhea Ripley, and Bayley. And you got Carmella and I believe that's Charlotte Flair left for Team SmackDown. And now Carmella with a submission hold here on Rhea Ripley. Will she tap? Will Rhea Ripley have to tap out here? Referee right there. Bayley and Natalya not going to try and break this up here. But Carmella lets go of it. And now Mella, with a drop kick to the middle of that bag. That is not going to be feeling too good. And now Charlotte gets that tag. Imagine if it's the same this year with a clean sweep of Monday Night Raw for Team SmackDown. Big boot to Rhea Ripley. Pinfall attempt. Will this be enough? 2, 3. Yes, it is. Now it is down to a 2-on-2. Natalya, Bayley versus Charlotte and Carmella. Got ourselves a pinfall. Very weird pinfall attempt, but it is still a pinfall nonetheless. And now we're going to see ourselves a submission, a sharpshooter. Submission hold here, middle of the ring. Imagine, will Charlotte have to tap? Will she tap? Middle of that ring. And now Bayley going right after Carmella. But Natalya lets go. She felt that she was losing the grip of it. Charlotte could be down and out. If I was her, discus clothesline, that will help her. And now, wait, now she's not even done yet. If I was her, I'd go for the pinfall, but here we go. Here we go, Natalya gonna go again with the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter, middle of the ring once again. Charlotte Flair, nowhere to go. Charlotte Flair in trouble. She's in trouble here. Imagine if she has to tap out, but she lets go. But she's going to go for the pinfall attempt. That has to be it. 1, 2. Carmella breaks it up. She did not want to do it by herself that time. She's picking her opportune times to make sure that she breaks it up. She must have figured that Charlotte Flair wasn't going to tap out. As now here comes the team captain, Bayley. Imagine how that's going to fare for Bayley. Going to go for the pinfall now. Will this be enough? Ooh, just a 1 count. So Charlotte's still able to stay in this matchup. I don't know for how much longer, though. Kick to the midsection. Bayley. Oh, big takedown. I love that new maneuver there from Bayley. That may be enough. 2, 3. Yes, it is. And now Flair has been eliminated. It is all down to Natalya and Bayley, ladies and gentlemen. And now we get ourselves a tag. Natalya going to look to go after Carmella. And Carmella's down and out. We got ourselves another tag here. We may see just double tags, just kind of rub it in the face. But Bayley just going to stand there. Oh, wait, no, maybe not. She's going to go after Carmella. Carmella barely moving there at ringside. If I'm Bayley, all you got to do is just toss her in the ring. Maybe go for a pinfall. Or maybe hit her with a Bayley to belly. Or the maneuver that you just eliminated Charlotte Flair with. And Team Raw could be walking out with a victory tonight. They do not want what happened earlier tonight when Team SmackDown came back from a similar situation, a 2-on-1 situation. So let's see how this is going to go. As now, Carmella was thinking about dragging her to the top of the announce table, I think. And now Bayley going to do some more work. Fisherman I thought it was a fisherman suplex at first, but more of a snap suplex. And now Bayley trying to see what she wants to do to Carmella. Like I mentioned, Bayley just needs to toss her in the ring. And this is going to be a big win for Team Raw. Gets them on the board. That's a big suplex again. Maybe Bayley just wants to do as much damage as she can here at ringside. And it looks like we're going to get ourselves a submission here. Even if Carmella taps, it's not going to do anything. She won't be eliminated. It's plenty of damage. It gets plenty of work done to her. But like I said, it's not going to help her out at the end of the day. Oh, big knee to the midsection there. And now Bayley, hard Irish whip into the steel steps. And Team Raw has the advantage, ladies and gentlemen. Will this continue? Or will somehow Carmella be able to fight back into this matchup? Natalya eating this crowd up. Natalya telling her to get up to her feet. Carmella finally back. So yep, she's back in the ring here. Carmella and Naomi, or sorry, I should say Carmella and Natalya. Uh-oh. Would that drop kick be enough to put away Carmella? 2. Oh, so close. I honestly thought it was going to be it there. Carmella has taken a lot of damage in this matchup. I don't see her picking up this win. Oh, big slap missing. And now Bayley going to take her down. I mean, that could be enough. Just a 1 count. Very close to a 2. So Carmella's on her last legs, literally and figuratively, in this matchup here. Kick to the midsection from Natalya. And uh-oh, sharpshooter. Sharpshooter applied. Flipping her over. Natalya has her in the middle of the ring. Will Carmella have to tap? Is she going to tap? Middle of the ring, nowhere to go. No one to save her. Will she tap? No. Natalya lets go, but she thinks that she has enough to get her pinfall-wise. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Natalya and Bayley are your survivors for Monday Night Raw, and that gets them on the board. It's still a 2-1 advantage for Team SmackDown. What a match, though, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that Snuka splash. But ultimately, she would be the first one eliminated earlier on tonight. Look at that, another swinging neck breaker. But there's Team Raw, ladies and gentlemen, making their way back. Bayley and Natalya are the sole survivors of the team, but Ripley and Tamina, part of the team, coming out here to support them. And now it is time for Ember Moon to take on the man, Becky Lynch. This feud has been very, very heated, ladies and gentlemen. Ember Moon has been personally, heated in this. A lot of people have been saying, yeah, Becky Lynch is going to get the upper hand, walk over, and she's mentioned that. And she's shown over these last weeks and months, especially since she's won that championship. I believe it was at SummerSlam over Ronda Rousey. That win has changed her for some reason. That championship has changed Ember Moon. And ultimately, you could say for the good and bad, because Ember Moon has been picking up big wins here on Monday Night Raw. Been very good in championship matches, especially with defeating the likes of Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH in championship matches. But then Becky Lynch would kind of invade her show. Well, it actually would lead up with Ember Moon attacking Becky Lynch on her show. Becky Lynch would get the upper hand, and Becky Lynch would say, kind of send her a message saying, you know what, I can come over to your show anytime I want to, and I can actually show you how an invasion works. And she actually did. She came over and would end up attacking Ember Moon backstage after her championship matchup against Nikki ASH. But now here comes the man, Becky Lynch. She is your SmackDown Women's Champion for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Dethroned Alexa Bliss at the latest Hell in a Cell pay-per-view to become your Women's Champion.
And the question is, with a lot of big-name talents on your SmackDown roster, the question is, who could be the next in line for that Women's Championship? Unfortunately for Team SmackDown, they did fall up a bit short in that 4v4. Carmella just could not survive the odds like Team SmackDown did earlier on the men's side. But nonetheless, Becky Lynch is going to have a tough task because, ladies and gentlemen, the next big pay-per-view for SmackDown will be Judgment Day, which is going to be 5 weeks away, which is going to be a week after TLC, which is 4 weeks away. So we're going to have 5 weeks to figure out who Becky Lynch's next contender is, and Ember Moon's going to have 4 weeks in total to figure out who her next competitor is going to be at TLC. And see Ember Moon coming right out the gate, right after Becky Lynch, because Ember Moon is saying a lot of people are doubting her, and I don't blame them. I mean, Ember Moon is a generational talent, but she's getting, no love from the fans. And that's what's kind of changing her, unfortunately. But now Ember Moon going for that high-risk maneuver. She's going to pay for it as she gets dropped on her head there. And now, Lynch going to go for that knee strike. Ember Moon just one strike ahead of her. As a big, nice takedown, that Northern Light suplex. There's now Moon with that pinfall.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
No, Lynch going back at her here. Oh, nice snap suplex. Will this be enough? Ooh, just a 1 count.
I don't see why she'll have any change of heart tonight.
Now this is just where Lynch has to slow down the pace. Ember Moon, she's going off that, that adrenaline, basically, of the crowd saying that she can't beat Becky Lynch. So Becky Lynch just needs to slow down the matchup, kind of get in the favor of her own self. Because this is going to be a hostile crowd because, obviously Becky Lynch a fan favorite by many, Ember Moon not loved by much. So we'll see who walks out the better champion tonight, Becky Lynch or Ember Moon. This nice Bexploder there from Becky Lynch. Lynch not playing around here, ladies and gentlemen. And wait, now Ember Moon. And look at this, Ember Moon with a nice, I don't even know what you want to call that, honestly, like a scissors kick takedown. Big maneuvers there's from Ember Moon as well. Will that be enough to put away the champ? Ember Moon here, 2. Oh, so close. Ember Moon right in the face of the referee saying, how is that not it? Very, very close to being able to put her away. Ember Moon trying to maybe set up a possible eclipse, maybe. She's telling her to get up to her feet. Ember Moon. Oh, she misses the eclipse. I think she just lost where she was at, and she just did it too far to her right, I believe. And now Becky Lynch might be able to capitalize on that big mistake from Ember Moon. As now Moon tossed over the top rope. And I think this is a good idea for Becky Lynch. Toss her out the ring. Everything doesn't have to be, in the way of Ember Moon right now. Slow down the matchup. Throw her outside. So, because, Ember Moon was moments away from possibly putting her away if she didn't connect, or if she would have connected with that eclipse. And look at Becky Lynch. She's feeling herself right now. She has her momentum right now. And now Lynch going to toss her down to the other side of the ring. Referee now at a 4. Got plenty of time. Don't want this match to end in a count out, though. Oh, and a big slap. Moon coming right after the champion here. Look, Lynch wants her back outside, but back in the ring we go here. Springboard. Oh, Enziguri to the side of the skull. And Moon. Ember Moon. She's going to try to go for the eclipse again. Hopefully she doesn't miss it this time. Ember Moon. No, she's going for the missile drop kick. I was wrong. Okay. And now Becky Lynch. An inverted DDT there. Now Becky Lynch has control again. Every time Ember Moon has tried to go up top there, it's ultimately costing her. If I'm her, I don't. No more high-risk maneuvers unless you know for sure, it's going to work out. Now Becky Lynch a kick to the midsection. Look at that. Almost an inadvertent rock bottom there from Becky Lynch. 2, 3. Yes, Becky Lynch picks up the win. Ember Moon had chances in this match to ultimately win it, but she failed in the biggest match that she ultimately could have. against one of the biggest women's superstars of all time, honestly, in Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, a multi-time SmackDown Women's Champion, showing why she's one of the best to do it here on SmackDown and all of the brands. Ember Moon, that was one of the key points. Then she ultimately would miss the Eclipse and then miss a missile drop kick from the top, and that would lead to Becky Lynch walking out with the win with this rock bottom type of maneuver, and it was ultimately it. And Becky Lynch with a big win, and that leads us with Team SmackDown 3 wins to 1 loss. 3 SmackDown wins and 1 win for Monday Night Raw. Big win for Becky Lynch as we get ready for Team Rollins versus Team Edge. And now we wait for the disciples. Here we go. We have Elias, Mustafa Ali, and Sami Zayn.
Introducing first,
The disciples very impressive recently on Monday Night Raw, showing Randy Orton, Edge, and Riddle who the better disciples are, the better 3 men, I should say. But this is something else, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a decisive matchup. This is going to be a 4-on-4 elimination matchup. 6-man tags and stuff are all good and golly, but when it comes to an 8-man elimination tag, you're going to have a lot of stamina in these type of matches to last a long time. And now we wait.
You think you know me?
As there's Rollins right there, ladies and gentlemen. He let his disciples come out first. But now, here comes the Rated R Superstar Edge. Will it be Rollins? Will it be Edge? Leaving Monday Night Raw and heading over to SmackDown. It's going to be a big acquisition for SmackDown no matter what, and a huge loss for the team of Monday Night Raw. Look at that pyro for Edge, ladies and gentlemen. It looks so good to see Edge back, ladies and gentlemen. But will he be going to SmackDown after tonight, or will he be back for Monday Night Raw? I would love to see him on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Especially, there's so many potential matchups we'd love to see. I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't say anything about Edge and Randy Orton. A huge pass between them, as well as, Drew McIntyre. You have Cody Rhodes as well, Samoa Joe, even Matt Riddle per se. I mean, there's just so many big matches. Edge, I could see, him helping out these younger guys and just kind of mentoring them. And even being in matches with these veterans, that's awesome as well. And Edge versus Shinsuke Nakamura, I'd love to see that as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of big things that we could be seeing here in the possible future. But that's just if Edge wins tonight. Riddle with his tag team with Randy Orton. We're going to see how they're going to be fair. And we know for sure Orton and Riddle is still a part of the future here on Monday Night Raw. But the question is, will they get that, a tag title shot in the near future against The Way?
Because we don't know who, obviously, The Way will be facing at TLC. A lot of big marquee matches are going to be happening that night. We don't know, obviously, any matches confirmed just yet, but I guarantee you at a TLC pay-per-view, a lot of destruction will be happening at that pay-per-view.
And now here comes the Viper, Randy Orton.
Former WWE champion in his own right. And we'll see how Randy Orton's going to fare. Especially, he's teaming up with his good buddy Edge. Good veteran in this business. It is crazy to think in 2022, ladies and gentlemen, that Orton and Edge are still in a WWE ring. Especially Edge. Randy Orton is in his prime right now. He's tag teaming with Matt Riddle. He sees something in Matt Riddle. Everybody sees something in Matt Riddle. And Randy Orton is helping him develop himself.
And Orton obviously wants to have a championship around his waist, and if that has to be the Raw Tag Team Championship, so be it. But this matchup is going to be a hella fun, ladies and gentlemen. It is not going to be fun for either Edge or Seth Rollins, because one of those men are going to be losing tonight and heading over to the SmackDown side. I mean, it's going to be a big loss. I honestly can't say which one I would rather have go over to the other side. Because, you know, obviously, they're just so tremendous. Inside that ring, Edge, he would bring a big contender, and so was Seth Rollins to that Universal Championship over there. There'd be big marquee matches that they could have over there on SmackDown. So it's just crazy how Raw is going to be losing a main event talent over to SmackDown because of the stipulation. Seth Rollins is the one that made the stipulation, and Shawn Michaels is the one who agreed to it. As here comes your former Universal Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Shinsuke Nakamura. He's actually defeated Randy Orton, Batista, and Triple H all in one night. Good Universal Champion in his own right before dropping it to Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman ultimately would lose it to Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. And we guys know what's going on with Roman Reigns right now. But Nakamura, what is going to be the future of this man, especially, you know, if they win tonight, what will be the future? TLC, we mentioned, big exclusive pay-per-view for Monday Night Raw coming up in 4 weeks' time. Could he have a big main event matchup or a championship matchup or anything? We'll have to wait and see. But Nakamura, a big name superstar on Monday Night Raw, looking to help out Edge in his quest to take down Rollins once and for all. Who do you guys think is going to win this matchup, ladies and gentlemen? Will it be Edge? Will it be Seth Rollins' team? We are about to find out. Edge and Rollins kicking us off here. What a better way to do it. Here we go. Oh, and a big, nice club and roll there. And now Riddle. Edge is going to save that beatdown for later. And Riddle and Seth Rollins. We do know when Riddle first came into the company, at least the like NXT roster kind of growing up with WWE, Rollins wasn't a big fan of how Riddle kind of carried himself, if that makes sense. So very interesting to see how that's going to fare as Rollins and Orton going at it there. Orton and Rollins have history on SmackDown back in the day when the WWE Championship was on the line. I believe Orton is the one that dethroned Seth Rollins when Rollins was WWE Champion. And now Orton looking to fly here. High-risk maneuver. Big axe handle takes down Rollins. And imagine how that's going to fare if Orton eliminates Seth Rollins here. In that midsection from Seth. And now Seth, there's just multiple chops. Looking for that Inseguri. Orton moving out the way. And if you guys could tell, Orton's been kind of struggling over this last month. I think it's just kind of him getting used to being in a tag team with Riddle and everything like that. But I think Orton will be perfectly fine, as Rollins was busted open when he got hit on the top of that turnbuckle. Rollins is going to look to get that tag here, but gets hit with that knee strike. Imagine if Rollins gets eliminated, the very first one to get eliminated. Nakamura trying to help out Riddle there, but Elias was connecting him with that knee strike. There's now Riddle. Riddle! Oh my goodness! What a maneuver there from Riddle. That could be enough. I would have tried to go for the pinfall, honestly. Springboard in for that Inseguri. Matt Riddle showing that MMA background with that dodge. And now look at Riddle with a stomp to the chest. That ain't going to be feeling good. Riddle. Look at that power bomb. Knee strike again. Riddle, go for the pinfall, man. You could have gotten a 3 count, I think. And Inseguri. And if I'm Rollins, that's what I'm thinking. Get the tag. Get the hell out of there. Exactly what he does. He saves himself right now. Because now Ali going to toss Riddle into the corner. This is going to give Rollins much needed time to recuperate, because he was moments away from being
absolutely, I don't know, beaten right there. As now Edge, here comes Edge after that hot tag from Riddle. And now Ali swinging neck breaker there. Now Nakamura trying to save Edge there. And that's actually ultimately helping out Edge. As now Edge going to toss Ali halfway across the ring there. And Edge looking to fly Seth Rollins right there though. Oh, elbow strike. Rollins a little bit late to the punch there, trying to get Edge off that top rope. And now Edge just trying to take some time to think about what he wants to do to Mustafa Ali here. Ali here. Edge gonna drop him on that top rope. It'd be good to see Edge get some eliminations here, maybe, but no, he gets his head spiked. Oh my goodness. Imagine Edge could be the first one eliminated, but nope, there is a rope break. And even if Edge happens to, get pinfall or submitted, it would still be up to Orton and Nakamura and Riddle to win that. So like I'm saying, even if these guys do get eliminated, if Edge or Rollins were happen to get eliminated, their team can still win that for them.
If that makes sense. Sami Zayn going to take some punishment from here from Riddle. Riddle just eating up this crowd right here.
And he's going to eat a springboard missile drop kick there. That is why you have to be careful. Sami Zayn's one of the best to ever do it in the middle of that ring. Yes, he's definitely struggled here in universe mode, but he's a man you do not want to take lightly. One of the best. And now Sami Zayn gets hit with a suplex. This man can definitely be champion anytime, for sure. You get that pinfall, just a 1 count. Now Sami Zayn in trouble, possibly. Riddle, get to the midsection. Gonna go with that gut wrench suplex. Oh, not done yet. Gonna try to inflict as much damage as he can. I do not blame him. Nice maneuver. And Randy Orton gonna get that tag. The Disciples do have the momentum over Randy Orton, Edge, and everyone else on that team, so you got to think, that's going to help Rollins' team, but everything's different out of pay-per-view. Survivor Series is known for being one of those top 4 or 5 pay-per-views every year, as, Orton with a punt kick to Sami Zayn. Is that it? Oh, there's a rope break, unfortunately. That saves Sami Zayn. He got busted open, and a punt kick, and an RKO just for his duties. Good night to Sami Zayn, but again, a rope break. Saving Sami Zayn. If I'm Orton, I gotta be frustrated. If I'm Edge, maybe go for the pinfall attempt, because Sami Zayn could be eliminated right about any time now, honestly. That's gotta be frustrating for Edge's team right there. A possible elimination, and ultimately, this rope break saving Sami Zayn's butt. No conspiracy there for Sami Zayn, as now, here we go. Edge and Seth Rollins going to go at it here. A lot of damage has been done to Seth, though. So here we go. Seth Rollins about to get hit with it. Ooh, I thought it was going to be a suplex, but a front-ended suplex there. Here we go with the tag. Here comes Matt Riddle. Rollins down and out in the corner over here. Going to finally get back up to his feet. If I'm Riddle, I get him out of that corner and maybe go for a pinfall. Oh, Bro Derek there to Riddle. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Rollins, the team captain, gets eliminated. And now, surprisingly, it is down to a 4-on-3. Ali, Elias, and Sami Zayn have to do it. Shocking circumstances here at Survivor Series. So now the Disciples have to save Seth Rollins' butt in this matchup here, as Orton saves his tag team partner. Zayn and Orton going at it here. Zayn not too happy about his possible broken nose there. Riddle. Bro Derek there to Mustafa Ali. And Zayn beating up Orton at ringside. Elias able to break it up. Did not want that to go on a 4-on-2 possibly with an elimination. Orton gets his butt kicked again outside here. And nice maneuver there from Riddle. That could be enough. What? Not even a 1 count. Not really enough to put him away. Because now Edge going to go out there and attack Elias now. Going for that Enzuigiri springboard. Not really working out in favor. And Now Ali swinging neck breaker there to Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle trying to go to a corner. He's going to the wrong corner though. Other corner Riddle. Look at Orton here as I believe that was Edge taking out Elias there. And now Orton helping out his tag team partner. Edge trying to get the crowd behind him here in Orlando. A sold out arena here tonight. Swinging neck breaker there to Edge. Edge is not the legal man though, Riddle is. And the Disciples are in trouble. Their leader is out of the way. They might have another one eliminated. Oh, so close. And now here we go with the tag. Elias has not been in this matchup whatsoever, if I recall correctly. Nice gut wrench suplex there. And now Ali gonna almost get taken out, but Elias gonna try and take out Riddle here. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that suplex. Very innovative. Not just hurting the back, but all that right on that arm, too. Big knee strike. He's not going to be feeling good. And now Elias getting his arm torn out of socket there from Riddle. And here we go with the tag. All 4 members of Team Edge are still in here. Rollins shockingly being eliminated here early. Here we go with that pinfall attempt. Not even a 1 count. Orton's going to have to definitely do some maneuvers to Elias. Because Elias, if I remember correctly, has not been in this matchup whatsoever. If he has, it's been very, very short circumstances. He has gotten some action in the ringside. And look at Orton. He's trying to get the crowd fired up. He needs all of their energy for Team Edge. Look at Orton just talking some trash. And here comes Edge with that tag. Orton going to let him do the damage to Elias. Big flying elbow strike there. And look at Edge. He's all fired up. Here comes the tag, though. Here comes Mustafa Ali. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is Edge thinking here? Good old Snake Eyes taking him down. Go with that pinfall. Will that be enough? 2. Oh, 2.5. Edge cannot believe it. He honestly thought that was going to be enough. And here goes the tag. Orton is going to let Edge do it, but Orton back in the ring. He's going to let Orton do it. Uh-oh. Nice reversal there from Orton. He was about to eat some high-risk maneuver there from Mustafa Ali. But Orton, the veteran that he is in the business, saw that coming. And look at Orton right there. Just eating up this crowd right now. And oh, here we go. We get that tag. Here comes his tag team partner, Matt Riddle. See if Riddle can put away Ali and lead it to be a 4-on-2. As no, okay, we'll let Edge do it. Frequent tags are pretty good. Oh, nice standing drop kick there. Uh-oh, Edge. He's thinking about a spear. Spear to Mustafa Ali. And that has to be all she wrote. 3, yes it is. And now it is down to Sami Zayn and Elias for Team Rollins. And I honestly think you know where this is going to go. Zayn's about to be eliminated, ladies and gentlemen. 2, 3. And now it is down to Elias and all of Team Edge. This is not what Rollins was expecting, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Rollins is about to be moments away from heading over to Smackdown. Sami Zayn has not moved, ladies and gentlemen. He is down and out currently. And now Edge is they are just going to toy with Elias here, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a 4-on-1 beatdown here. And Riddle get one of those gut wrench suplexes here. And Riddle again. Oh, he's not done yet. Okay. Now he's going to go for the pinfall. Oops, the 1 count. Elias technically is the freshest man in this matchup, so if he wants to win this matchup, this is a perfect opportunity. As now, Randy Orton, can he put away Elias? Oh, wait a minute, Elias. What is this? Oh my goodness, a different version of the Reckoning. Uh-oh, Elias. Swinging neck breaker there to Orton. Orton could be eliminated if they don't help him out. Oh, 2.5. Orton able to get out of it. That's probably why they didn't help him there. How much longer is Orton going to be in this? Uh-oh. Submission hold here. Riddle going to be right there to break it up. That drop kick right there to Elias. Imagine this upset if Elias is able to defeat all 4 of these dudes. As a swinging of that left knee there. And look at Orton. He is pissed off. Randy Orton. That is not something you want to do, ladies and gentlemen. These big clubbing blows from Elias. Now Elias targeting his tag team partner. And now Orton. What's he thinking about? Some snake eyes maybe? And look, he's just going to toss him down with a scoop slam, just kind of seeing what they want to do with him. They know they have him right where he wants him. Right into the corner we go. And now he has Elias on that top rope. What does Orton have in store here? Big old clubbing blow. Oh no. I know what he's thinking. Orton, avalanche, RKO. Good night to Elias and Seth Rollins. We will see you on Smackdown because Edge has swept you clean. Edge has swept Seth Rollins' team tonight in a shocking turn of events. Rollins was the first one eliminated, and it just went downhill from there, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. I am speechless, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised in certain aspects, I guess, but these are your winners. Edge is staying on Raw, and Seth Rollins is heading over to SmackDown. How is that going to fare for SmackDown? And how's that going to fare for Edge as well here in WWE? Well, welcome to SmackDown, Seth Rollins. We are going to see what the future of the Disciples will be holding there. But now, you got Omos and MVP making their way down to the ring. Omos, yes, he made his debut recently on Monday Night Raw. He did fall up a bit short against Bobby Lashley. But at the end of the day, Omos has plenty of potential. And we'll see if this rivalry will continue after tonight. But Omos and the Hurt Business will to take down Bobby Lashley. Lashley did lose to Big E earlier on tonight, leading SmackDown so far to a 3-1 advantage. And ultimately, after the Way and Cruise Control's matchup, that ultimately is, even if Raw were to win that, SmackDown technically would be the winner. And now here comes the European champion, Bobby Lashley. And for Lashley, I mean, that's got to be kind of frustrating with how he lost earlier tonight. But, you know, for him, he's going to keep his head up. He's been on a roll lately. He's defeated every member of the Hurt Business, and he's looking to do it once again by defeating Omos tonight. Omos, the monster, 7 foot something, 400 plus pounds of absolute monster right there. We'll see what he's going to be bringing to the table again. This is a big pay-per-view matchup for Omos. First pay-per-view for Omos. So if he wants to catch Bobby Lashley at not 100%, this is a perfect opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. But we are getting to the nitty-gritty of tonight's matches, ladies and gentlemen. We still have the Way versus Cruise Control. We still have that big SmackDown 6-man tag, as well as the 8-man elimination matchup, with Team Raw versus Team NWO. Still to come tonight. As here we go, Omos versus Bobby Lashley. Can Lashley survive Omos like he did a month or so ago? Uh-oh, look at Omos. Oh, but Lashley's like, nope, not gonna, you're taking way too long, big man. Oh, look at these clubbing blows to the ribs and stuff. And even if Omos does happen to lose tonight, he has plenty of time in his career to get himself going. Uh-oh, submission hold here, right on that right collarbone area. But like I mentioned, he has plenty of time. You can't just, oh no, he's not going to be a superstar. He's not going to lead to something. No, Omos has plenty of time.
Just because, you know, Bobby Lashley, he's a main event superstar, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best that we have here on Monday Night Raw. He's not someone that you want to take lightly. I'm not saying Omos will lose tonight, but I'm just saying in general, you cannot be deterred if you happen to lose to Bobby Lashley again. Yeah, does Omos not want to lose? Of course. But when it comes to this type of stuff, it's you gotta take it how it is, you know. Not everyone can be undefeated and be the most dominant superstar of all time. Not everyone can be Goldberg starting off winning like 92 or 93 in a row. Oh, nice super kick to the ribs again. Bobby Lashley looking really good. He's really fired up in this matchup. Too bad it wasn't like this when he took on Big E earlier on tonight. Rope break there from Omos. You gotta be very careful when you're in the ring with a man like Omos, especially if you're gonna go for a submission, because he's got those big old legs. He can just easily touch the bottom rope, or any certain rope, I guess, in general. As right on that right shoulder blade, or collarbone, I should say. As Omos with a big reversal there. Let's see if we can get back in this match. Oh, an eye rake leading to a big boot there. Bobby Lashley could be down and out after that big boot, ladies and gentlemen. 2. Oh, so close. 2.9. Omos getting frustrated. But this is where MVP has to come to him and kind of say, hey, relax. You're in the ring with a man like Bobby Lashley, and maybe he doesn't have to. Bobby Lashley getting hit with that two-handed chokeslam. 2. Oh, and Lashley kicks out. Lashley's not 100%. He had a hell of a match with Big E, but when it comes with Omos, you gotta be very careful. And oh, look at the strength of Bobby Lashley! Look at this! Look, this is not a cruiserweight, ladies and gentlemen. This guy's well over 400 pounds. 7-foot monster. That could be enough, honestly. Oh no, strong kick out at 1. Look at Lashley. He's signaling the end is near for Omos, but he kind of waited way too long for that, and now he's going to be in trouble. Omos going to throw him around like he's nothing. Oh my God, look at that. Very, very brutal there. Again, Omos going to work on Bobby Lashley. He's still staying up, though, surprisingly. It's now Bobby Lashley. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. The strength and power of the military's press him like that. Spear out of nowhere to Omos. Could that be enough? 1, 2, 3. Bobby Lashley again has defeated Omos, and he will not get swept here tonight at Survivor Series. Too bad for Lashley. He didn't look like this earlier tonight against Big E. Man, that Omos looked really good. Even though he did lose, he is called the Almighty for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Very good at what he does. He's going to get himself a future WWE Championship opportunity as well down the line. Look at that spear. Brutal spear out of nowhere. But Bobby Lashley has defeated Omos. What's next for the Hurt Business? And also, what is next for this man, Bobby Lashley, here on Monday Night Raw? Who will he defend his European Championship up against at TLC? All right, now it is a Raw versus SmackDown tag team match. Who is going to be the better tag team? You are going to have the Ways Raw Tag Team Champions versus the SmackDown Tag Team Champions Cruise Control that are coming out right now. Very dominant tag team at Hell in a Cell. They were able to keep those tag team championships around their waist by defeating the Diamond Mine. But it seems like their rivalry is still going to be continuing. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Diamond Mine versus Cruise Control at Judgment Day. But anything can happen. But Murphy and Apollo Crews have been running roughshod with those tag team championships. Apollo Crews, longest reigning United States champion that we've had in Universe Mode history. Been very good as tag team champions as well. The question is, can they keep it up? Will they be able to stay tag team champions in the near future? So a lot of those tag teams are fighting, obviously, for that opportunity to be next in line. Get a lot of big name tag teams on there with the likes of the Usos, the Diamond Mine, you know, even Cesaro and John Cena, even though they're kind of struggling. They're trying to feel themselves up. So, I mean, there's plenty of other tag teams that, yes, I haven't mentioned, but in general, it's just, there's a lot of potential that SmackDown has in their tag team division. Apollo Crews just talking to Buddy Murphy, just saying, okay, this is what our game plan is. Let's get it done tonight. And now here come your Raw Tag Team Champions of the way. And for Gargano and Austin Theory, they've recruited a lot of people part of their way. So the way consists of, obviously, Johnny Gargano, Austin Theory. You have Candice LeRae. It looks like Dakota Kai is a part of that. And so is Indy Hartwell and a mystery superstar, Dexter Lumis, that we've seen that he got traded from NXT to Monday Night Raw. So that's 6 members of a elite team called The Way. So, I mean, I don't know if it's a good idea for them to kind of make a stable this big so far, but I mean, gotta do what they gotta do. Johnny Wrestling, big fan favorite here in Orlando, Florida, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Apollo Crews coming right after the referee here. Oh, I don't know why he hit him with a back rake there. Maybe he owed him money or something, but referee right there to go for that pinfall attempt, though. Apollo Crews like, you owe me money, mofo. But here we go. Apollo Crews. Ooh, big old suplex. Oh, maybe he's not done yet. Apollo Crews with another one. Oh, he's going to go for a trifecta suplexes possibly. Yes, he does. Gonna look easy. So now here comes Buddy Murphy. Very talented young man is Buddy Murphy. And now Buddy Murphy. Brainbuster there to Gargano. I feel like Gargano has taken a lot of those over the episodes, over the years here in Universe Mode. With the likes of Tommaso Ciampa and so many other superstars. There's now Gargano here. Gonna have him on the ropes. Oh, a little bit of a submission hold here. He can at least do it up to a 5 count. As long as he doesn't get disqualified. Oh my God, what a clubbing forearm. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, even if SmackDown were to win this, lose this matchup, pardon me, SmackDown technically will have already won the, you could say the war, I guess, of Raw versus SmackDown. And SmackDown has ultimately been the better brand these last couple of years. No matter the WWE draft has occurred and, you know, Raw has gotten the better superstars per se, SmackDown has ultimately got the upper hand. As now Crews gets that tag. The leader of Cruise Control. Very dominant superstar is Apollo Crews. Look at Crews. Oh my goodness, what a maneuver there. And now Apollo Crews looking to get some more action in here. Oh, look at that. He's trying to keep his eyes open. Trying to send a message to Johnny Gargano over there as well. And for, you know, Apollo Crews, he absolutely had the love what he saw earlier tonight from Chad Gable. Chad Gable absolutely digging down deep, eliminating Miz and Braun Strowman when it was a 2-on-1 at the end of that Survivor Series men's elimination match to kick us off at Survivor Series here. Big knee there from Austin Theory, then a drop kick. There's a lot of stuff you gotta like in this young man, Austin Theory. Very cocky, confident young man, but with him being led by Johnny Gargano, I don't see, you know, his future to be, you know, a failure, honestly. With him being with Gargano, it's going to be a big positive in his career, learning from the best. It's now Theory. Going to go ahead and work on that right shoulder area. Look at Theory talking some trash about this, saying that we're the better tag team champions. That was a nice standing shooting star press again there from Theory. He ain't playing around. And look at this man. And another one. Oh, gonna go for the pinfall on that one. But Murphy is like, you know what? That's too much. You're not gonna do that to my leader. You can do it to me, but not to my leader. That's, right there to that left knee of Murphy. Apollo Crews, yeah, finally just getting up to his feet. Look like maybe Apollo Crews could be hurt there. We'll see if anything else lingers. As again right there to that left knee.
Murphy attacked it the first time, and now Cruz going to attack it. And now Murphy going to get them tags in. Apollo Crews sees so much in Buddy Murphy, ladies and gentlemen. Take down there from Apollo, or I should say Austin Theory there. But still to come after this, we still have a massive 6-man tag from SmackDown. The Bloodline takes on Lesnar, Ciampa, and Keith Lee in your co-main event of Survivor Series. So now here comes Austin Theory, going to drag him into the corner. Oh, big elbow there from Murphy. Murphy going to go with a suplex maybe? No, Theory. Way too much. Going to connect with a big old suplex. Let's see if Theory can pick up a big pay-per-view victory. I believe this would be his very first pay-per-view that I can recall. And wait. Oh, super kick there from Murphy. Look at this. Oh, that jumping knee strike there. Actually, I think the New Day and the Hell in a Cell, pardon me there, but Murphy almost had Theory, but I actually, this would be his second, because at Hell in a Cell, they won the Tag Team Championships, pardon me there. A misspoken fact. Now, Murphy sending a message to this young gentleman here. Cruise Control could be moments away from picking up a big win here. But now, Austin Theory's like, nope, we still got plenty of fight left in us. And now here comes Gargano here. Uh-oh, wait, no, Murphy. Uh-oh. Here we go. Murphy's Law there to Gargano. Is that it? 2. No, 2.5. That's why Theory didn't break it up. He had confidence in his leader, Gargano. The crowd chanting for Johnny Wrestling here in Orlando. Obviously, Johnny Gargano, a big superstar in NXT when we first debuted NXT in Universe mode. He carried NXT with the likes of Tommaso Ciampa and the likes of Bobby Roode and everything else. Pinfall. 2, 3, the way. Walk out victorious. That missile right into that second turnbuckle has been key in the winning streaks over the weeks and months. The way has just been very, very dangerous, and they are showing you why. At least tonight, they are the better tag team. We'll see that missile right in here. Buddy Murphy right in that turnbuckle, and it was all she wrote. Theory and Gargano are the better tag team tonight, and that will end the night for the Raw and SmackDown matches. The way, make it 3-2. And now here comes the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. The Beast is here, ladies and gentlemen. He came back with the sights on SmackDown to come after the Universal Champion Roman Reigns and get that Universal Championship away from him, and also maybe send a message to Paul Heyman as well. But Tommaso Ciampa has had his sights on Brock Lesnar, though. Brock Lesnar has been kind of wanting to see what Tommaso Ciampa's motives are. A lot of people have their own rumors and a little speculation of it. And I honestly think that for Tommaso Ciampa, yeah, he lost at Hell in a Cell, and he wanted to have an actual championship match, but maybe not, at a Hell in a Cell type of pay-per-view type of thing, an actual one-on-one matchup instead of having a Hell in a Cell matchup type of thing. But he gets kind of thrown to the side when you have a man like Brock Lesnar make his return. All the focus when he returns is about Brock Lesnar. So Tommaso Ciampa's not too happy about that. And that's what I'm personally thinking. That's what it's got to be. Brock Lesnar is back. He's taken that spotlight away from Tommaso Ciampa and his way of trying to go after that Universal Championship. So Ciampa's saying, you know what? If I'm not going to get that opportunity right now, neither are you. But somehow Lesnar and Ciampa and even Keith Lee have to get themselves ready for this matchup together. And now it is time to bask in his glory. It is Keith Lee. On SmackDown, he would lose a one-on-one matchup against Jimmy Uso of the Bloodline. So we'll see how Keith Lee will be faring tonight in this six-man tag. This is not an elimination style matchup, a straight up six-man tag.
From Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 300.
Ultimately, SmackDown has won the brand war once again. This is a little bit quicker. There hasn't been as many Raw versus SmackDown matches compared to last year. There's only 5 this year. There was some matches, normally we would see a Universal Championship versus WWE Championship type of matchup, but unfortunately we didn't see it this year due to obviously what's going on with NWO and Team WWE Monday Night Raw type of situation going on. And obviously that had to kind of change the plans for obviously Roman Reigns and his Universal Championship. He could have defended it obviously here tonight, but ultimately it's a six-man tag with Lesnar coming back, Ciampa, and even Keith Lee. All these guys are trying to fight for that opportunity to become next in line for that Universal Championship. Like we mentioned, we have Tommaso Ciampa, we have Brock Lesnar, Keith Lee, not any certain order, but Tommaso Ciampa, yes, he lost at Hell in a Cell in a hell of a matchup, but Roman Reigns came back. Or not Roman Reigns, but Brock Lesnar came back, and everyone's like, oh, he's coming for that championship. What's going to happen? Well, Ciampa's not too happy about that. And there is your former NXT champion, ladies and gentlemen, maybe possible future NXT champion, or I should say Universal champion here on SmackDown. But for Tommaso Ciampa, he's actually defeated Brock Lesnar recently on SmackDown. Yeah, was it the best of ways? No, it wasn't it was with Roman Reigns attacking Brock Lesnar from behind. Lesnar ultimately would get the upper hand, but after that, when Lesnar would get the upper hand and Roman Reigns, Ciampa would come out of nowhere, attack him from behind with, I believe it was a kendo stick, and ultimately Ciampa was able to survive and take out Brock Lesnar. So we'll see how this is going to fare, because I don't see Lesnar and Ciampa being done anytime soon. And for the SmackDown pay-per-view coming up, Judgment Day, there's a lot of big things that going to be in store for Judgment Day and that Universal Championship. So you got to think what is going to be happening, because all these superstars are vying to be next in line, like I mentioned just moments ago. So it's going to be interesting to see, because Judgment Day is the next pay-per-view after TLC, which is in 5 weeks. But that ultimately will lead to a couple weeks later at the Royal Rumble. And we know how at the Royal Rumble we love to have big marquee matches. But the landscape's going to be changed from now all the way to Judgment Day to also Royal Rumble. So, it's something that's going to be very interesting to see, as Ciampa and Lesnar not beating the hell out of each other just yet. They're being very friendly to each other. But here comes the Bloodline, Roman Reigns, and the Usos. Paul Heyman will not be out here as far as I'm aware. There's Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. These two superstars are really, really good at what they do in the middle of that ring, ladies and gentlemen. It's not something that you want to be facing and have to kind of deal with. Because, they haven't won the tag team championships here in, just a little bit, but, they won the Raw, they won the SmackDown tag titles as well. So, they know what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. They're not some, pushovers. They've been tag team champions. They had a hell of a rivalry with the New Day back in the day. A couple of Hell in a Cell pay-per-views ago. Not obviously the recent one, but a while back. So, these guys know what they're doing. And look at Team Lesnar and Ciampa and Keith Lee. They're not backing down. Not backing down whatsoever. But this is your co-main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Here we go. Lesnar kicking off
Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, kicking us off in this 6-man tag. No eliminations, first pinfall or submission. See if Ciampa or Lesnar want to beat the living crap out of each other or cost each other. It's a belly-to-belly release suplex there. Lesnar. I'm surprised Roman Reigns wants to kick us off for part of this matchup. Maybe because, you know, due to that loss that he recently had on SmackDown by losing to Big E. Big E's been on a good winning streak recently, so it's good to see Big E picking up some big wins and making the Intercontinental Championship even more prestigious. Just look at Reigns. Look at that, just beating up Lesnar's back of his neck there. Oh, goodness. That is not going to be feeling too good. And now here comes Jimmy Uso, going to get that tag. Going to look to get a good beat down here at Lesnar. Referee trying to tell Reigns to get himself out of there. As now, Lesnar going to try and get up to his feet here. Flying Jimmy Uso there. Flying crossbody. Like we mentioned, Jimmy Uso had a big win over Big E recently here on SmackDown. So Usos have done quite well for themselves. And I think if the Bloodline can keep Lesnar, you know, down and out, and maybe, yes, I mean, like we mentioned multiple times, this is an elimination matchup, so if they can keep Lesnar down so where he's not up to his feet and he's not able to, you know, get himself going, he'll be fine. As, oh, there we go, a tag to Ciampa. Ciampa, I'm surprised he got the tag Ciampa and wouldn't at least get the Keith Lee, but, you know how big this matchup is here. You have 3 big contenders like Keith Lee, Tommaso Ciampa, and Brock Lesnar vying to be the next guy in line for that Universal Championship. Look at those big punches there. And now here comes the tag. Here comes Jey Uso. Oh, big punch there. Oh, and then a super kick for his own right there. And now Ciampa with the tag. Here comes the bashfulness of Keith Lee. The Usos are like, okay, I'm perfectly fine with this Samoan drop. The Usos have had Keith Lee's number over the last couple months. It's now Keith Lee and Uso going at it here. Oh, look at this. Keith Lee, the strength and power here. No. And oh, he's going to go for a moonsault, ain't he? Yes, he does. Beautiful moonsault there from Keith Lee. Will that be enough to put him away? 2. Ooh, 2.5. Very, very close. Keith Lee trying to get the crowd behind him here in Orlando, Florida. Oh, super kick to the midsection, just like that. The Usos have the advantage. Just how crazy how the Bloodline are. You think you have the advantage, and then all of a sudden that happens to you. Now, this is where Roman Reigns, he doesn't have to worry about having to save this matchup. His cousins can go in there with the best of the best and put on a hell of a match. Big reversal there from Keith Lee. Now, big vicious headbutt there from Keith Lee there. And now here comes Tommaso Ciampa. Mr. No One Will Survive. The very sadistic Tommaso Ciampa. Here comes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Uh-oh. Release suplex over the top rope. And oh, uh-oh. And now we're going to have ourselves a flying Uso here. Oh, God. Oh, my God. A flying headbutt there to Tommaso Ciampa. And the Bloodline are in control, ladies and gentlemen. Can they keep this up at Survivor Series? And now, oh, right into the steel steps, too. Ooh. And a very, very vicious matchup so far here. Ciampa telling him to get his ass back in this ring here. Let's see if Ciampa can maybe try and put him away. Here we go, Ciampa. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this, the strength. Ciampa looking right at Roman Reigns. You can see it right at him and his cousins there. You can say, oh, that's lightweight for him. And now, Ciampa going to drag him away from the ropes, taking up some much-needed time for a pinfall attempt. Will it be enough to put him away? Ooh, 2.5. So easily could have been a 3 count if, well, I guess it could be easily, but could have argumentatively been a 3 count if Ciampa didn't try to drag him away from the ropes. And oh, look at Ciampa. Very cocky, confident pinfall attempt there. No, okay. Oh my goodness, nice reversal. Oh wait, now he's gonna try to go for a pinfall. I don't know if this is a great idea. If I'm Jey Uso, I try to get a tag, try to get the big Uso in the ring here. Your tribal chief. Oh, hot tag. Oh, no. Here comes the beast, Brock Lesnar. Uh-oh, a belly-to-belly release suplex there. Will that be enough to put him away? I don't think so. 2. He's very close, though. 2.5. And now Lesnar going to go for the elbow strikes in that left shoulder blade. No big forearm strike. Here comes Jey Uso. Uh-oh, underhook. Super kick there. Vintage Uso. And uh-oh, here we go. We have ourselves a flying Uso. Wait, no. I thought he was going to go for a frog splash. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. What a maneuver to take out the Beast Incarnate there.
Are we about to see a big win for the Bloodline? Win over Brock Lesnar? Oh, 2.5.
Imagine. Instead of a frog splash, he pulls that out of his repertoire. And yep, this is perfect timing. He's going to tag in his big Uso, the Universal Champion, to let him finish Brock Lesnar. Forearm to the back of the neck. This has just been a brutal matchup. Lesnar just being taken out, and now picking up the scraps here. Will this be enough? Ciampa actually wanting to break it up, surprisingly. And now Ciampa going to be tossed outside the ring. Lesnar now from behind. Uh-oh, Reigns going to take him to Suplex City here. And another one. Lesnar is not playing around. Another one. We could be moments away from a big win from Lesnar. Lesnar has him up. And Lesnar, F5 to the Universal Champion. 1, 2, no, 2.5. Lesnar almost had the Tribal Chief there. But Roman Reigns still has too much left in the tank. And uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at this armbar. Oh my God. Look at this in the armbar and the leg. Very unique submission hold here. He could tap out. Reigns has nowhere to go. Keith Lee right there to be the bodyguard of Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns could tap out, but Lesnar, let's go. And look at Lesnar. He's trying to get the crowd here in Orlando, Florida, right behind him right now. And now Lesnar respects Keith Lee, going to allow him to come in the ring. We haven't really seen Keith Lee too much in this ring. We've seen him a little bit with the other Usos, but we'll see if Keith Lee can get something going. Oh, that would have been a perfect time to keep Roman Reigns in this match, honestly. He's kind of struggling, well, not struggling, but he ate a F5 there. And now Keith Lee going to have some snake eyes there for one of the Usos. That should be Jey Uso right there. Look at that big boot in the corner there. That's got to be feeling good there. See if Keith Lee can get something going here. And uh-oh, Jey Uso, Samoan drop. Vintage Usos there. Big kick though from Keith Lee. Let's see if he can get something going here. Oh, look at the strength here. Keith Lee tossing him right towards Roman Reigns. Tell him I can do anything that you can do, Us. And now, going to go for the pinfall with that hook of the legs. Ooh, not even a 1 count. Very impressive, though. And Keith Lee over the head suplex. Man, this man is absolutely vicious. And get the tag. Here comes Brock. I would have loved to see Keith Lee get some more in-ring action there, but unfortunately going to not do it there. Going to hit him with a Samoan drop. Lesnar, no. Key reversal in this matchup here. Here we go with a pinfall. Will this be enough? Lose the 1 count. And what a matchup this has been. This would have been a great main event as well, but we still have that elimination main event still to come after this very matchup. And now we'll toss him in the corner. Get that tag. Here comes Keith Lee. Uh-oh. Big ol' axe handle right to the shoulder blade. And now Keith Lee. Gonna have him right where he wants him here. Off the ropes. Runs right through it. And now Keith Lee tossing him just like that. Viciousness there from Keith Lee. Is that it? Oh. His brother able to save him right there. And now Keith Lee from behind. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this. Look at Keith Lee. Jackhammer to the Uso's brother there. But he should have saved it for Jey Uso there. But instead of he hit it on Jimmy Uso, the non-illegal man. And now Superman punch missing from Roman. And now Keith Lee going to hit him with the standing over the head suplex. And now Brock going to get his opportunity to put away Roman here. And now Brock going to take him to Suplex City. And now Lesnar in control here. Referee stuck in some kind of time warp there, but Lesnar lets go of it, I believe. Or Roman just kicked out, nonetheless. And now Lesnar, big punch to the face. That is not going to be feeling too good for Brock, or for Roman, pardon me.
Uh-oh, it's Suplex City time. No, it's not. Roman Reigns with the reversal. And now he's going to connect with his own suplex. That is not going to be feeling too good there. He's going to get that tag. I thought maybe Roman might want to try and go for a spear maybe, but maybe not. Going to save that for later in the match. Ooh, jawbreaker there from Brock. That's what you got to love about your stable, especially with your like family members, is that you don't have to be in the match the whole time. You can rely on your bloodline to help you out. Super kick there from, I believe this is this Jimmy or Jay? I can't really tell. Maybe with that pinfall, could that be enough? Ciampa actually gonna maybe break it up, and he does. I believe that's Jimmy, so yes it is. No. What is Jay, or I should say, yeah, Jimmy have in store here? Uh-oh. Samoan drop for Ciampa breaking that up. I mean, if I'm Lesnar, I appreciate him doing that. And now a big flapjack takedown. And the bloodline is firm control. Lesnar is in trouble. He's trying to crawl. He doesn't even know where he's at. He's just like bear crawling, trying to get somewhere. Usos are just right there, though. And again, this has been a crazy night so far, ladies and gentlemen. Still to come, a massive main event. We still have Team Raw versus Team NWO. Oh, and now Lesnar getting his behind kick here. Oh, damn this. Oh, now Lesnar coming out of it. Lesnar not playing around here. Throwing a big flying shoulder tackle here. Oh, and now Lesnar about. Oh, uh-oh. Lesnar. And now, oh, nice neck breaker. And now here we go with another pinfall attempt. Will this be enough? Ooh, 2.5. Very, very close there. How much more is left in all 6 of these gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen? Uh-oh. We're going to see the big dog get tagged in. Lesnar busted open. Nope, we're going to get a tag with the Usos here. Uh-oh. Jump splash, forearm strike, takes down Brock. And now Jey Uso going to go to work on Lesnar right on that left knee. Not doing too well here. Uh-oh. Spiking Lesnar again. And of course he's all fired up, but Keith Lee gets the tag. Lesnar was in trouble there. And now we'll see if Keith Lee can get something going, but he gets a flapjack though. That's not what you want to do as soon as you get back in the ring. And now, uh-oh, we are going to see a flying Uso splash. Shades of what we saw Friday night. And the bloodline. Oh my goodness, I thought they were going to walk out with a victory there. And now Jimmy Uso. You can sense the frustration in the bloodline here. Uh-oh. And now, are we going to see another Uso splash here? Yes, we do. That's going to be it this time for sure. 2. No. You kidding me? Keith Lee kicked out again. How in the hell is he doing this? Oh, and then one neck breaker. Uh-oh. One more time. One more time. Are we going to see it 3 times in a row? Yes, we do. This time it has to be it. Oh, no. Ciampa couldn't break it up at the very last second. And the bloodline walks out victorious tonight in your co-main event of Survivor Series. Man, what a pay-per-view. It took multiple Uso splashes to put Keith Lee away. And, oh my God, it's just... Man, these guys tore down the house. I'm surprised we'll have a roof, especially for your main event still to come. But, man, look at that earlier in the matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Took out Brock. Reigns with the forearm to the back of the head.
but the Usos, ladies and gentlemen, and Roman Reigns, Universal Champion, walk out with a big win tonight. What does that mean? What are we going to see at Judgment Day when the Universal Championship is on the line for Roman Reigns? Big win for the Bloodline. Here is your main event of Survivor Series. It is Team Raw versus Team NWO. Here comes a former WWE champion in his own right, ladies and gentlemen. Samoa Joe failed by trying to defeat Hollywood Hulk Hogan a couple weeks ago on Monday Night Raw. Unfortunately, Samoa Joe put up a hell of a fight, but the Hulkster was just way too much. He's on a different level still, somehow. And now Joe has to team up with 3 other superstars, including the Raw General Manager, Shawn Michaels. For them to keep Shawn Michaels as the Raw General Manager, and the Raw Championship would be coming back to Raw's side. But the question is, who would be the WWE Champion if that were to happen? Obviously, Shawn Michaels, I guarantee, unless, some epiphany or whatever from Shawn that he wants to be WWE Champion, it would either be Cody Rhodes, Samoa Joe, or Drew McIntyre. So the question is, who would be that winner? And here comes the Raw General Manager, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. The best shape that he's been in his whole life, still bringing it. We saw it Hell in a Cell. It was Shawn Michaels versus Eric Bischoff. If Eric Bischoff would have won, obviously he would have taken over, or actually he would have not taken over, but we would have had a Survivor Series matchup, which we're seeing now, but Shawn Michaels won. But ultimately, we're still getting this matchup because Shawn Michaels is giving Eric Bischoff that opportunity because, yes, it was a Hell in a Cell matchup and not a normal one-on-one. And even Vince McMahon even okayed it. He wanted the big money matchup for Survivor Series, and we are getting it. The Shawn Michaels job is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. So is that WWE Championship. If Raw wins, that championship comes back. If not, NWO takes over Monday Night Raw. I don't know how that's going to work. And Eric Bischoff would be your Raw General Manager. So I'm very interested to see what is going to go on here. As this Orlando crowd anticipating a big main event coming our way. And now, here comes the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. So far undefeated here in WWE. Will he be able to help Team Raw to a big win here tonight and make sure that WWE Championship comes back to the Raw side? It is great to see Cody Rhodes back inside that ring, ladies and gentlemen.
From Marietta, Georgia.
It's a big, big night, and what a way to end it than Team Raw versus Team NWO. Pardon me. A lot of implications in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. For the best of Raw, 4 of the best in the world of NWO, Hogan, Nash, Hall, and X-Pac. It's all going to be in your main event elimination matchup, ladies and gentlemen. This match is going to be very brutal from the get-go. I don't want NWO to win, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to be right down the middle, but when it comes to what we're seeing right now, I want to see Team Raw be over and done with the NWO. Will that happen? Hopefully. Will it? It's something we are going to have to wait and find out. But Cody Rhodes just seems like he's a natural. Love seeing him back, like I've mentioned. It's one of the best in WWE. Yeah, he had to reinvent himself to show WWE what they are missing out on. WWE gets him back, and Cody Rhodes is doing it for all the right reasons, ladies and gentlemen. Doing it for
not just his family, but he's doing it for his late great WWE Hall of Famer father, Dusty Rhodes. One of the best to ever do it. One of the best coaches. One of the best performers. Dusty Rhodes, rest in peace. One of the best to ever do it. But Cody Rhodes is doing it for him. That's why he is back. Drew McIntyre, former WWE champion. He failed in his opportunity in a rematch against Hollywood Hulk Hogan the night after Hell in a Cell. But I mean, he's not going to be 100%. Hogan wasn't either. But I mean, there was a lot of injuries, big injuries that McIntyre had compared to Hogan. So I think that match was a little bit, I don't know if the word is easier per se, but I guess that's just me saying that. But we'll see how these guys are going to be faring tonight here on Survivor Series. A hell of a pay-per-view tonight from top to bottom. We saw plenty of big matches, a lot of back and forth matches, especially the opening contest tonight, being down 2-1. Gable able to dig down deep for SmackDown, pick up a big win there. We just saw the Bloodline pick up a big win. Bobby Lashley lost to Big E earlier in the night, later on to defeat Omos. We saw Team Edge sweep Team Rollins surprisingly, and Seth Rollins is now on SmackDown. So it's a lot of surprising things, ladies and gentlemen. And here is the new World Order, ladies and gentlemen. Hogan, Hall, Nash, and X-Pac. I don't see where Kevin Nash is. He might be already down there. He's just out of camera view at the moment. But this is a big, big opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Will this be the future of Monday Night Raw? Will it be all changed up? So, I mean, TLC is supposed to be the next pay-per-view, but imagine if the NWO actually win tonight, could they change up the pay-per-view? Imagine if they do. What that would be like. I mean, there's a lot of things you got to take into consideration. That's not something I want to take into consideration, but we have to. As there is X-Pac, ladies and gentlemen, rubbing it right in the face of Samoa Joe and Shawn Michaels right there. That's something that you normally want to do. And there's Scott Hall. There's Hogan as well. I don't see Nash, but he's going to be around here somewhere. But ladies and gentlemen, this is your big main event. It is a 4-on-4 traditional Survivor Series elimination matchup. Big stakes, high rewards. Team Raw wins, they get the WWE Championship back, and HBK still is your general manager as well. If NWO wins, they keep the WWE Championship, and also they have Eric Bischoff taking over as Raw general manager. So it's something that we will be waiting to see here, ladies and gentlemen. But here we go. Samoa Joe and Hollywood Hulk Hogan kicking us off here. I'm going to be rooting for Raw here, ladies and gentlemen. Hogan coming right after Joe here. And that's not a good thing for Joe. Hogan coming right out. No ifs, ands, or buts. We go. Right into the corner we go. And now here comes Scott Hall. You guys remember at Hell in a Cell, Scott Hall would lose to Samoa Joe pretty fast. Joe sent him a message. Really, really good in that matchup. Beat the living heck out of Scott Hall. And now Joe and Hogan going back at it here. But Hall's like, you know what? You need to focus on me. I'm the legal man. Uh-oh. Hall with that fall-away slam right into the corner there. And now Hall, what's he thinking about doing here? Dragging him away from the ropes. Maybe he'll go for the pinfall. Maybe. Looks like he is going to. Referee right there in position. Cody Rhodes going to try and help him out Joe if he needed to there. Oh, and a big close-handed punch there right to Samoa Joe. And now here comes Hogan. Why not? I mean, Hogan has had Samoa Joe's number, so why not, honestly? I bet Team Raw is going to be ready when NWO is finally out of WWE forever. Because that's what will happen if Team Raw wins tonight. There will no longer be the NWO. No more Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, X-Pac, or Hogan here in WWE. No more NWO. As now Joe dragging him the Hulkster away from the ropes. So you're going to go for the pinfall attempt. Referee right there in position. 2, 2.5. Joe can be very, very sneaky with some of those maneuvers, ladies and gentlemen. Big headbutt, though. And now who's going to be the next one in line? Here we go. HBK, the showstopper. We're going to see how he is. We saw a little taste of him against Eric Bischoff recently at Hell in a Cell. This is going to be a whole different ball game. And now Hogan going to go, drag him away from the ropes. Maybe go for a pinfall attempt. Here we go. Yes, he will. And obviously, I don't think this is going to be enough. Nope, just a 1.5 there. You're going to have to do a lot to put away a man like Shawn Michaels. So now Michaels tossing him over the top rope. Michaels coming right after the Hulkster there. Look at Michaels trying to get everyone here in Orlando behind him. A sold-out arena. Yeah, absolutely, with a star-studded show, pardon me. A heck of a night it has been. As now Hogan going to stretch out Shawn Michaels here. Especially that lower back of Shawn Michaels. And obviously, the older you get, these injuries will definitely get to you. And again, Hogan going to break the face of the Raw General Manager, HBK. This has been a very brutal matchup from the get-go here. Is Hogan going to go back in the ring? Going to let Shawn Michaels recuperate, I suppose. Oh, Hogan coming right back at him. Michaels going to throw him right into the steel LED board. Oof. Let's see if Michaels saying, I'm not going to deal with that. Oh, kick in the midsection. No, Michaels actually caught it. And now Shawn Michaels with a nice Hurricane Rana. And now, Kevin Nash. Very interesting that we get to see these two guys go out. Obviously, HBK and Kevin Nash and Shawn Michaels back in the day when it was Diesel and Shawn Michaels. Obviously, Diesel was the bodyguard of HBK. So it's all coming full circle now. Michaels is trying to get the hot tag. Yes, he does. Here comes Drew McIntyre. These guys have had a match with each other. I believe Drew McIntyre defeated Kevin Nash, if I could recall correctly. Pinfall attempt. Will this be enough? Just a 1 count. Plenty more still to come in this matchup. As now, nice side slam there. That is not going to be feeling too good for Drew McIntyre. And now here comes Scott Hall, Mr. Too Sweet himself. See if McIntyre can eliminate one of these guys here, get something going for Team Raw, get a positive note going here. I would hate for it to, be down to Shawn Michaels. Look at that! Over the head suplex down from the top rope to the apron outside. That is not going to be feeling too good. Oh, and now McIntyre sending a message to Scott Hall here. All fired up. Hogan not getting involved. He's going to let Scott Hall try and get back in this matchup. Let's see if McIntyre can maybe try and get him back in the ring, or if he... Oh, no, he's going to do some more damage. Nice sit-out powerbomb there from Drew McIntyre. Going to do everything in his power to put away Scott Hall. And now McIntyre... Uh-oh. Oh, no, this ain't good. What is he thinking? Thinking about some snake eyes in the apron. Oh, my God, the hardest part of the ring. And it makes it even worse when it's on the LED display right there as well. McIntyre just walking around Scott Hall, trying to see how out of it he is. Back in the ring we go, it looks like. Yes, we do. Oh, big elbow from Scott Hall. Now Scott Hall getting back into it. That is not what McIntyre wants. Over the apron we go, and look at the Hulkster. It's crazy how this match just goes from, having the ultimate advantage just to Hogan ruining that. And oh my God, what a release suplex, just throwing him right next to that LED display there. And now Scott Hall, again, McIntyre wants him to get in the ring. Oh, what a big chop. Here comes McIntyre, going for a belly-to-belly suplex, it seems. Scott Hall, glancing blow. And now here goes the WWE Champion, the man that has McIntyre's number, the WWE Champion, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Big clothesline, glancing blow. Not able to get all of it, honestly. 1, 2. Look at Michaels right there to break it up. And now
HBK and Nash going to go at it again. Throwing Nash over the top rope. Oh, no. No, Hogan. Leg drop to McIntyre. Not like this. Don't be the first elimination. Come on, Joe. Break it up. Attaboy, Joe. McIntyre is saved by Samoa Joe momentarily. We have not seen Cody Rhodes in the match just yet, surprisingly. Must be waiting for that big pop.
And look at Hogan. He's talking to Scott Hall, trying to see what he needs to do.
Uh-oh. Now Hogan. Uh-oh. Big old snake eyes right on that top rope there. Look at the Hulkster. Who will McIntyre get a tag to? Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. Big pay-per-view opportunity for Cody Rhodes. And now he tosses him over the top rope. And X-Pac's attacking Michaels. It's an all-out brawl here at ringside. X-Pac's trying to get the hell out of here. Cody Rhodes going after that. A little bit of a seizure with the camera there. Hopefully no one's getting too busy. It's Hogan with a choke slam to Rhodes. Oh my God. That is not going to be feeling too good for Cody Rhodes there. And right into that barricade. Oh my goodness. And the Hulkster going to go back inside the ring. Cody Rhodes taking his time here. And look at Hogan. He's going to rub it in. He's going to try and get Cody Rhodes' number. As there you go, big reversal. Uh-oh. Oh, but a big headbutt there from Hogan. Let's see if Rhodes can get back in this matchup somehow. Big knees, though, from Hogan. Just way too much so far for Cody. And now, here comes Kevin Nash. Big, sexy Kevin Nash. Gonna look to get some more offense in against Cody Rhodes. Uh-oh. Gut wrench, release, powerbomb there. And now, oh no. Gonna go for a choke slam. Cody Rhodes saw that coming. Come on, Cody. Cody Rhodes, big knee to the midsection. And now Cody Rhodes gonna go for a front suplex there. And now here we go with the tag to Samoa Joe. Cody Rhodes doing the right thing. Felt like it may not have been going in his favor per se. Doing the right thing. I mean, he was able to get the reversal, but it is good to have frequent tags. Let's here we go. Pinfall. Oh, just a 1 count. Samoa Joe's going to have to do a lot of damage to a big man like Kevin Nash. Oh, look at this. Vintage Samoa Joe sending a message there to Nash. And now Samoa Joe. Look at this. Oh, but Kevin Nash is just too big of a man. Will that be enough for an elimination possibly? Ooh, 2.5. Samoa Joe stays in. I think that's just the ribs were and just trying to pick up a man. It's going to be kind of awkward to pick up a man like Kevin Nash because he's so tall. He is a big dude as well. And now Samoa Joe and Scott Hall. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. This is a Coquina clutch. Imagine he's going to steal Samoa Joe's finisher here. Is Samoa Joe going to tap? Come on, Joe. Don't tap. Don't pass out. And now Joe able to get out of his own submission hold here. That was very ballsy there. And now here comes a tag. Here comes Cody Rhodes. Michael's in the ring to kind of be of a distraction here. And now Rhodes. Hard Irish whip into the corner. Come on, Cody. Get something going for your tag team here. Oh, wait a minute. Cody Rhodes. Muscle Buster. Okay. Well, that's from Samoa Joe. He just pointed up in the sky to his father. Tell him that's for him. But took too much time. He hit a Muscle Buster, which is known for Samoa Joe, obviously. What the hell? Normally, you see the Rhodes cutter or whatever it is. Oh, look at these chops in the chest there. Sending a message to Cody. And now a big takedown there, Cody Rhodes. And now here comes the tag. Here comes X-Pac. First time we're going to really see him in this matchup here. See if X-Pac can try and eliminate Cody Rhodes here. Oh, right there. Vintage X-Pac there. Will that be an elimination? Oh, but Shawn Michaels breaks it up. Michaels going to do anything for his team here. And now X-Pac going to go after Shawn Michaels here. This is not good. Oh, no. HBK going to take one for the team. Oh, my God. What a maneuver there from X-Pac to Shawn Michaels. It's not an elimination, but it very well could have been.
if Shawn was in this matchup, or if he was actually, you know, tagged in, but thankfully Cody Rhodes is. Looks like Cody was going to try to go for a tag, it seemed like, and now he's going to be attacked in his own corner. Going to be tossed into his other corner. That was Cody just tagging McIntyre. But it seemed like he was waiting for Shawn, just kind of checking up and seeing how he's doing, I suppose. As now, Rhodes with a nice reversal. If I'm Cody, I try to maybe get a tag, but no. The Cody Cutter out of nowhere. Drag him away from the corner so they can't break it up, Cody. Eliminate Scott Hall here. Here we go, pinfall opportunity. 1. Oh, Hogan, of course, breaks it up, though. Could have been an easy elimination, though. As Hogan tosses Samoa Joe outside the ring. And now Cody again, just going to go to work. Cody was all fired up. He knew he had Scott Hall all eliminated, though. Yeah, look at Rhodes. Going to work, not the best camera angle, but this is big punches the Hall. Busted wide open. Hogan and Samoa Joe going at it at ringside. Scott Hall with a big headbutt. Uh-oh. This ain't good. This ain't good here. Uh-oh. Going for the crucifix power bomb there to Cody Rhodes. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2. Ooh, not even a 2 count. Michael's able to break it up, thankfully. And look at Scott Hall. He is busted wide open, ladies and gentlemen. No eliminations so far, as now HBK trying to get involved. Scott Hall trying to tell him to go away. As now, big knee to the midsection. Oh, right there to the groin area, it seems like, for Cody. And if you guys are just tuning in right now, this is your main event of Survivor Series. A lot has gone on tonight. We'll mention those results depending on what happens right here. Oh no, Scott Hall. Oh my God, fall away slam halfway across the ring. Will that be enough? Joe able to break it up and save Cody Rhodes from a possible elimination. And now Joe attacking that left quad. Cody Rhodes needs to somehow get back in this matchup here. Snapmare takedown. Oh, into a big chop there. Into a kick. And now Hogan gets the hot tag in, of course. And now Hogan going to try and put away Cody Rhodes here. But DDT from Rhodes. A big opportunity for Cody Rhodes to maybe try and eliminate the Hulkster, or at least try to get a tag of some sort. Maybe get McIntyre back in. Haven't seen him in a good while. There you go. Let Drew McIntyre take some damage, because Cody Rhodes has sustained a lot of damage in this matchup. Now McIntyre gonna hit him with the gut buster, the gut wrench power bomb there. And now here comes McIntyre, gonna go ahead and tag Michaels into the ring here. Uh-oh. Hogan in a bad spot. What is? Oh, Michaels had a perfect opportunity there. Maybe he was far out the way, apparently, which sucks for him. And now, big old cheap shot there from Hogan. And like we were saying, big night tonight so far. Team SmackDown has won the overall best out of 5 tonight, 3-2. The way winning the last one for Team Raw, defeating Cruise Control. Ultimately, like I mentioned, SmackDown defeats Raw once again, second time in these last couple of years. Michaels with the pinfall attempt, referee in position. 1, 2. Ooh, Hogan able to kick out of it. How much is left in the Hulkster here? Here comes a tag to Samoa Joe. These guys have all taken a lot of damage in this matchup here. Uh-oh, Samoa Joe. Uh-oh, Nash here. Oh my goodness. Nash taking out Cody Rhodes with that cheap shot over there. And Joe kind of taunting. I think he sees him doing it. And now here comes X-Pac, one of the freshest men in this very matchup here. And with that snapmare, big chop into a big old kick to the face. And now Hogan's still in the ring here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not where you want to be. Hogan gets powerbombed to the outside, but X-Pac right now, from behind, gets the upper hand on Joe.
X-Pac here. Drop kick. The height on that basement drop kick, very, very good there. And now here goes a tag to Scott Hall. Scott Hall definitely is going to want his revenge after losing to Samoa Joe at Hell in a Cell. And now Samoa Joe going to go to work here. Perfect opportunity for Team Raw to get an elimination here. And now here comes Cody Rhodes. Can Cody Rhodes get an elimination here to Scott Hall? Here we go, pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Cody Rhodes has eliminated Scott Hall. But how much more can he take, though? Kevin Nash is in the middle of the ring now. Oh, no. Cody Rhodes, no! Choke slam from Kevin Nash. That may be it for Cody. 2. Michaels is able to break it up, thankfully. Look at Shawn. Just so much smaller compared to the other superstars, ladies and gentlemen. Cody Rhodes is in trouble. Nash knows Rhodes is in trouble here. And now, big old punch to Cody Rhodes. And now Nash again. And looks like, I can't tell who's getting their butt kicked over there. It looks like HBK and maybe Hogan, maybe? Yep, they are beating the living hell out of Hogan. But they need to be careful because if Rhodes were to get pinfall or submitted possibly, you're going to be right there to break it up. But Samoa Joe helping out Cody Rhodes. I mean, ultimately that kind of helps out because Nash is a little bit, Nash was able to get to his feet faster there. And oh, we've seen this plenty before, especially on NXT with Sheamus. Beating of the drum, especially across the chest there of Cody Rhodes. And now Nash going to target Cody Rhodes here at ringside. Going to try and put him away. Team Raw has the advantage so far. Scott Hall being eliminated by Cody Rhodes. STO there, takes down Rhodes. Hall pointing right towards Scott Hall there. We'll see if Team Raw can get something going here. Uh-oh. Going to try and toss him back in the ring, but throws him right into that LED board. And look at McIntyre. He's not. It seems like he's not done with Hogan. Hogan getting revenge down right now by McIntyre, beating across the chest. Cody Rhodes stretching out Kevin Nash on ringside here. As Hogan falls down, McIntyre not done. Wants to send a message to the Hulkster. Look at Rhodes just stretching him out, man. And now McIntyre going right back after. Well, maybe not. Cody Rhodes telling Nash to get back up to his feet here.
And off the tag is Shawn Michaels.
And now Shawn Michaels, after helping out in this matchup for so long, coming right after Kevin Nash, pardon me. And oh, right on that barricade. If I was Cody, I would have at least tried to stay in that matchup as long as I could, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know how much HBK can still take as an STO takes down HBK. Man, just look at the face of Shawn Michaels. He is all bloodied right now. Uh-oh. Nash. Oh, big reversal from Shawn. Come on, Shawn. But Shawn just getting destroyed here. Oh, my God. Against the barricade here. Nash just not trying to punch him, but he's just so small, ladies and gentlemen. And now back in the ring we go. We are down to 3 members of the NWO, ladies and gentlemen. It is down to Nash, Hogan, and X-Pac here. And now a DDT there to put down Nash. See the HBK. Oh, yep, he's tuning up the band. Is Nash about to get super kicked? Super kick right to the dome of Nash. Pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. And now it is down to X-Pac and Hogan. Can they somehow make back what they've lost in this matchup? But now this is vintage Shawn Michaels here. Wrenching on that left shoulder blade. That is not going to be feeling too good. And now, big stomp to the dome. That is not going to be feeling too good either. And now, Michaels again. Oh my God. Super, super vicious as Michaels being. And that's what you got to be when you're facing off with the NWO. And he's tuning up the band. Michaels might just do it by himself tonight. Michaels. Super kick to X-Pac. Will that be enough? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. And now it is down to the WWE Champion, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And his chance is going to be dwindling as we speak. I'm sure Hogan's perfectly fine with trying to deal with a man like HBK. And now pinfall attempt. Here we go. 1. Ooh, just a 1 count. Team Raw knew that Michaels was going to be able to kick out of that. That's why they didn't come to his aid right there. Big knee strike. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Hogan. Hogan. Leg drop there to Michaels. Is that going to be it for Michaels? 1. No. Able to break it up right there. And now Hogan. Oh, God. Hogan. Hogan going to do it all. Hogan going to do it all against Team Raw. Release powerbomb. Team Raw. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not the HBK. Is that enough to put away the HBK? 2, 3. Yes, it is. Shawn Michaels has been eliminated. And now it is a 3-on-1. Imagine if somehow the Hulkster can eliminate all 3 men. Big boot there. And now the Hulkster. I swear, if Hogan does this. Scoop slam into leg drop there to Rhodes. Is that it? Pinfall. But McIntyre right there to break it up, thankfully. Man, this is this is not good. McIntyre tossed over the top. This ain't good for Team Raw right now. You would think with the numbers advantage, it was a 4-on-1. But right now, this could be very, very worse for Raw here. As Rhodes, elbow to the midsection. Here comes Cody. Come on, Cody. Put away Hogan here. Front suplex there. And now, Cody Rhodes talking to Samoa Joe, trying to decide what they need to do to put away the Hulkster here. Oh, maybe we're going to try and get a tag here. Yes, we do. Here comes Samoa Joe. They know they got to put a lot of damage to put away the Hulkster. Here we go. Back body drop. And uh-oh. Rhodes is going to let Samoa Joe finish off the Hulkster here. Oh, but a big elbow from Hogan. And now Hogan with a fast press on Samoa Joe. These guys are toying with the Hulkster too much here. And now a leg drop to Samoa Joe. Will that be enough to put him away? Rhodes, right there. He broke it up though. The referee must have Hogan in his back pocket because he broke it up clearly. Now we are down to 2-on-1. Are you kidding me right now? They need to hurry up and put a finisher on Hogan here, ladies and gentlemen. No more toying around. As now Rhodes tosses him in the corner. Here we go with the tag. Down to Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Choke slam. Choke slam there from Rhodes. Or Hogan to McIntyre, pardon me. Hogan's talking some trash there to Cody Rhodes there. And oh no. Big punch there to Cody Rhodes. And look, the Hulkster's absolutely loving this, ladies and gentlemen. This may be the first time ever we see a big time comeback here. This may be it. 2. Oh, thank goodness. If Hogan's able to come all the way back, we are screwed. Big boot. Big boot there to McIntyre. Oh no, not this. Hulkster with a leg drop. Not like this. 1, 2. Oh, thank God, McIntyre able to kick out. But now it's McIntyre and Cody Rhodes still in this matchup. Hulkster looking to fly. Big elbow, he misses though. Can McIntyre capitalize? No, still no. Perfect opportunity for McIntyre. Big spine buster there. Gonna go for the pinfall. Referee right there. 1, 2. Oh, so close. I cannot believe it either, McIntyre. He's all fired up, but you got to put away. You got to put away Hogan, ladies and gentlemen. He's got to do it. Big knee. And again, the Hulks are just too much again. Some snake eyes to McIntyre. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And now it is down to the American Nightmare and the Hulkster. No, and what a maneuver there from Cody Rhodes. Gonna go for the pinfall. 1, 2, no.
You got a question. How much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue? It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop of sweat on the ground. Bad predicament right here.
And now Cody Rhodes with a drop kick. And now, oh, he's setting him up. He is setting up the Hulkster here. Uh-oh. No, the Rhodes cutter. Pinfall attempt. Can Cody save Raw? Yes, he does. Cody Rhodes has saved Monday Night Raw. What a main event. Hollywood Hulk Hogan almost came back from 4-1. Cody Rhodes saved Raw's behind tonight. Wow. What a main event, ladies and gentlemen. That means no more NWO, no more Hall, HBK, or I should say no more Nash, Hall, Hogan, X-Pac, no more NWO, ladies and gentlemen. That was your main event of Survivor Series. Cody Rhodes has saved Monday Night Raw. The WWE title has come back to Monday Night Raw, and the question is, since the WWE title has come back to Raw, who is going to be WWE Champion? We are going to get that answer on Monday Night Raw to kick us off